Hold up. Is this mic on? Hello. What's good, everybody? Smash the like button as you come in the building. I see y'all already hating and 7 people hating. We got 20 people in here so far. Only 13 likes. Get the likes up, man. We're going to talk boxing tonight, man. 2 haters just left. Hopefully they come back. Hit that like. Make sure you share this on your social media platform. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share it here on YouTube. Make sure you let everybody know we live, man. We in the building, bro. So what's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Hold up. They can't look at me yet. Let me get right. There we go. What's popping with everybody, man? Salute to everybody, man. Thank you so much for coming through. You could have went anywhere and watched anybody talk boxing, but y'all is here, and I appreciate y'all. Smash the like button, man. If you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is right there, as well as you can hit that super chat button. You know, let me get this right, though. There we go. You can hit the super chat button or the Cash App. If you can't do that, then you can, at the very least, smash on that like button one time for your boy as we come in the building, man. Let me see real quick. So today, man, we got a lot to talk about, bro. And we're going to be dropping links. We're going to be opening up the panel a little bit later, man. I want to talk about Tank Davis a little bit later. Some people, you know, whom I respect, that think Tank Davis don't want no smoke. They think Tank Davis is a whole sucker out here, man. And so we're going to open up the panel to talk about that. And then, of course, we're going to open up the panel to talk about this Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford situation, because Errol Spence just guaranteed us the fight, bro. He just guaranteed us the fight. I don't know if y'all caught the interview he did on Dan Raphael's podcast, but I caught it. And I got the snippets. I got the quotes. He said he guaranteed the fight later on this year. So that's real good news. We're going to talk about that as we open up the panel. But first, man, you know, we got to do the predictions and shit. I know a lot of y'all is here for the predictions. Who we got this week. Y'all see the prediction record down there, man. We've been doing good so far. We plan on doing good again this week, trying to get them all right. I got the odds for y'all according to Bet US. So when I give you odds, that's who I use to get my odds. So these odds for knockouts and favorites and underdogs and fights going the distance, they all come from Bet US. They need to pay me, bro. I don't even know why I just said that, because they don't pay me nothing. They don't pay me a damn thing, bro. Before we do a roll call, let's start with George Kambosos real quick. We like to get us going with a story, let people come in. You know, first 5, 10, 15 minutes, we'll talk about a topic, and then we'll get to the picks, and then we'll get to opening up the panel, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're going to open it up later on. So George Kambosos, bro, he said he about to take Devin Haney career away, bro. That's what he said, fam. That's what he said. He said, let me find this shit. Right side, I see you. We're going to do a roll call in a minute. George Kambosos said, I'm the undisputed champion of the world. And I've got all these beautiful belts. But that's not what it's about. It's about my legacy and the love of the sport and the love of fighting. I love to fight. If Devin Haney walked through that door right now, I will fight right now. Get in the ring and we'll fight right now. That's how well I prepare for these big fights. June 5th is just another day in my life. Every fight is my toughest fight. I take it that I'm fighting the best of the best. Devin Haney is a good name, a big name in the sport of boxing. He holds that half a piece, and I can't wait to not only strip him of that half a piece, but to strip him of his career, as I've done with so many prior opponents that I've had. Hardest fight? We'll see June 5th. But for me, I stay focused and hungry at what I do best. So George Kambosos talking his shit. I ain't really mad. Like, I want him to talk shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, let me know you confident. Let me know that you believe in yourself, whether or not I believe in you, whether or not, you know, you telling the truth. At least talk your shit. But one piece that I do take exception to, number one, stripping Devin Haney of his career. I mean, I think you would have to, like, really brutally beat him up. I think you would have to, you know, knock him out in a bad fashion that he can never come back from. But last I checked, he's like 23, 24 years old. So if he does lose, I believe he'll be able to come back. That's the first thing. Second thing, though, he called himself undisputed, bro. Called himself undisputed. And I'm not going to rehash this old talking point because they fighting now. But all I'm going to say is this, bro. And then we'll move on to our picks today and shit. All I'm going to say about George Kambosos is this. You do not have the belt that Josh Taylor has. You do not have the belt that Canelo Alvarez just won. You do not have the belt that Evander Holyfield won. You do not have the belt that any of the Clarissa Shields, Terrence Crawford when he was undisputed at 140. You don't have that belt. Devin Haney has that belt, bro. Okay? He has that belt. So with that being said, bro, please, please, please stop that shit. You get to become undisputed. If you beat Devin Haney, you get to become undisputed, bro. All you got to do is win, bro, and then we will give you credit should you get the W. Salute to my brother Pierre Ducharme with that $14 in that super chat. I appreciate you starting us out right, getting us lit, man. I appreciate you. We got 25 people in the building, 24 likes, one person hating. Who are you? Who are you? It's only one hater in here. Show me you're not a hater by smashing that like button, bro. Come on. Do that for the one time, man. Y'all smash on that like as you come in the building. Let's see who we got up in here, man. General Long is sliding up in here, man. General Long always coming through. Karma, what's popping? DP Rocker, what's good, bro? What's good, bro? Dank Father up in the building. Salute, Dank. Says Tank finally called for the big fight today. God willing, Dev cripple Kambosos, and we can get the fight. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Cheese all out fitness. Salute, bro. Salute to you. Rodney Vance, what's popping with you? Tupac up in the building. What's up, Tupac? Who else we got, man? Kevin Knight just slid up in here. Salute, Kevin. BH up in the building. Chilling, bro. I'm chilling, BH. Salute to you. Phil J 508. What up? My beautiful wife just slid up in here. What's up, baby? My daughter's in here. Salute, sweetheart. Kano Loco, what's up? Kano, I'm dropping links later after I get through these predictions. I only got 7 to do today. After I get through these predictions, you know you always welcome if you want to come up and cook, bro. Straight up and down. Not me. What's up? Says, what up, Nako? In regards to your poll, we'll see if Tank wants the big fish. I hope he does. Hopefully you voted on the poll. And that's right, y'all. We got a poll going up. Does Tank, it's a simple question. Does Tank Davis want smoke? Because some think that he don't. Does he want to fight the best? That's what I'm asking y'all. And that's what we're going to try to talk about when we open up the panel a little bit later. W_right side. What's up, bro? Let me know, because I know you said you might want to do the picks. If anybody wants to do the picks with me, I'm not typically, I ain't going to drop the link for everybody just yet. But for those of you that want to do the picks, let me know in the comment section and you can do the picks with me. The picks that I'm doing are in the description of this video, but I am opening up the panel later for everyone to come talk on these Tank Davis topics and to come talk on these this Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford topic. So we will be talking about those later on in the show. But if you do want to come do picks with me, you're more than welcome to come up, especially you right side or anyone else that want to come up and pick the fights this weekend. Or when we'll do Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte last. If that's the one that you guys want to do, I'll take a break. And anybody that want to come up and predict that fight, you'll be welcome to predict that fight as well. We got Ryan Hong in the building. Salute, Ryan. My brother Suck My Opinion up in the building. Salute. Skinny Too Litty and slid up here. Ashley's Corner. Let's slid up in here. What's up, Ashley? Y'all go subscribe to her channel. They're doing good work over there. Bo, what's up, man? What's up with it, bro? Who else we got, man? Pierre got Salute KO. Who you got for tonight? Diaz Jr. or guess the man? You and Suck My Opinion asked me about that, bro. I didn't have time. I didn't have time to study for it. I was gonna try to do it for the live stream. But since the fight is today, I just didn't have enough time. I had 2 other videos. I had to drop a Tank Davis video today, drop the Errol Spence video today, and then I had to prepare for this live stream, bro. So I didn't have time to add that one to the list. I wish I would have, though, because I studied for this Anthony Casase versus Jonathan Romero fight, and that fight got canceled. So I did all this studying for that fight, took my time studying, and we're about to bring y'all a prediction, then found out that the fight got canceled, bro, and I didn't have enough time to replace it with Diaz Jr. Versus Gesser. So my apologies, man. But in the future, guys, if y'all got a prediction that you want me to do, I can't see everybody's comments, but if you slide up in the email and you let me know in the email, and you let me know a few days ahead of time, I can usually make it happen. Crush, what's good, bro? What's popping with you? Here we go. We already got DP. We got my brother Kurt up in this thing. You watching Fury versus White? Yes, Slot Tendencies. I will be watching it, and salute to you for coming through. Cassandra, what's up with you? Salute. Who else is up in here? Jay Cooley, what's popping? What's popping with you, bro? I think we good. Yeah, I think we good. So let's do the first fight, man. It's some easy ones, man. It's some easy ones to start off with. So first we got what we gonna do, man? Let's do this this heavyweight fight. This is gonna be on the Fury card. We got a prospect, David Adeleye, 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 man, however you say that name. Deli Meat. I don't know. David Adeleye versus Chris Haley, 8-round heavyweight fight. I'm going to just call the brother David because I'm going to butcher his last name. David out of the UK, Orthodox fighter, 6'4", 25 years old, 8 wins, no losses, 7 wins by way of knockout. We got Chris Haley, 33 years old, Southpaw, 6'1", fighting out of the UK, 9 wins, 8 losses, 2 knockouts, and he's been knocked out 2 times himself. This brother David is strong, athletic, powerful, got a nice jab, power in both hands, very fluid for a heavyweight, and very athletic. And this guy, Chris Haley, he looked like Butterbean, bro. He looked like Butterbean. I put it to you like this. He's 6'1", and let's see what he came into his last fight. I want to give y'all a picture of kind of how he might be shaped. So we got Chris. Let's see here. Chris Haley, bro. Chris Haley. Brother Chris Haley, 33 years old, 6'1", and he weighed in. So he's 6'1", and he be weighing in at like 267, 270 pounds. Okay, 270 pounds, bro. All right, and he already got another fight scheduled after this one. Anytime you see fighters that got multiple fights scheduled, bro, already, and you ain't never heard of them, bro, they opponents like a mud. Listen, Deli Meat gonna beat the shit out this dude, bro. He gonna beat him up. He gonna stop him. This is an 8-round fight. I think he's too athletic, too strong, too powerful. He ain't got hands like him, Bobo. I'm telling you, bro. His head on the platter. He out of shape. I mean, bro, 6'1", 271. Like, he's like a defensive tackle or some shit. I don't know, bro. Definitely not a boxer. And he can't get out of the way of shit. Like, he got a beer gut, bro. Like, he gonna be there for body shot after body shot after body shot. And a deli meat is a good puncher to the body. Good up top, bro. He gonna knock this dude out. He gonna be 9-0 with 8 knockouts. So that's an easy one. As far as the odds, man, the odds say it's easy as shit too. Minus 5,000 for a deli meat. You know what I'm saying? That means you got to put $5,000 down on him just to win 100. You know what I'm saying? Minus 500 for the knockout. Chris Healy is plus 1,200 to win, plus 2,000 for the knockout. Fight is plus 325 to go to distance. So Vegas is telling you too that this fight ain't going to distance. So I got deli meat beating the shit out of this dude, man. Stopping him about round 3, round 4, and going on to the next. This will be his 9th fight. Hopefully he can start moving up in competition, because I'm gonna tell y'all, Chris Healy, he ain't it, bro. He ain't it. 9 Mastermind 3. What up, bro? What's popping with you? So next fight we got, because I want to make sure we get to open up the panel for you guys, man. I want people to come up in the building and talk this boxing. So Francesco Grandelli versus Kane Baker is the next fight. This one is the fight card that's going to be going down in Italy. This one was on DAZN. 10 round, 126-pound featherweight fight. Grandelli is minus 3,000 to win, plus 110 to get the knockout, minus 150 for the fight to go to distance. Baker's plus 1,000, plus 2,200 to get the knockout. Grandelli is 27 years old, fighting out of Italy. And remember, the fight card is in Italy. Fighting out of Italy, orthodox fighter, 15 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, 3 wins by way of knockout. Felix, I see you. Salute, bro. Kane Baker, 31 years old, out of the UK. Orthodox fighter, 5'8", 17 wins, 8 losses, 1 draw, 1 knockout, 3. He's been knocked out himself 3 times. Look, man, this is another one where Kane Baker, like, look, bro, he just fought a dude that got 2 wins and 78 losses. I don't even know how you get a fighting license, bro. I think my son, who's 12 years old, could probably turn professional and do better than the 2-78 record, bro. Like 78 losses. I don't know why people still letting him box. And they ain't only letting him box. They letting this man. This man, bro. Matter of fact, I just want to look at his. I just want to look at his resume, bro. I just want to look at how many losses in a row this guy got, bro, and what his name is. All I saw was 78 losses, bro. Let me see, bro. Yep, 78 losses, bro. This dude's name is Luke Fash. Luke Fash, 2 wins, 78 losses, and 3 draws. Now, he got a chin, bro. He only got knocked out 7 times, and he done lost. Hold on. He got a draw in there. Damn, bro. This bad, fam. All right, hold on. I can't even count them all, bro. Bro, no bullshit, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. He 278. All right, so 6. Let me go back up. He 278 and 3. That's 83 fights. Since his 6th fight, he ain't had a victory. So 83 minus 6. So in 76 fights, he ain't got a victory. He got like 2 draws, and the rest of them he lost, bro. That shit crazy. How he get a license, bro? That shit crazy to me, bro. So anyway, that's who Kane Baker. That's the type of competition he been fighting. And then the guy before that was like 8 and 37. The guy before that was like 8 wins, 37 losses, and the guy before that was 0 wins, 10 losses, bro. This dude Kane Baker, man, he kind of slow, flat-footed, man. He be trying to have solid fundamentals, but he's like if you go to a boxing class because you try to get in shape, yeah. Look, she says that a real record. All right. I don't know why people think I be playing. They think I be joking and shit, bro. Hold on. Let's do this right here. Let's bring it back. Get that done. Okay, boom. We in there. Let's go to my brother Luke Fash. All right. There you go right there. No one, I don't know how you can be a grown man to be 5'3" tall. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. But this is Luke. This is my brother Luke Fash, man. Luke Fash, 2 wins, 78 losses. See, when you do predictions, breakdowns and shit, bro, you see shit that other people don't see. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we wouldn't even know this dude exists, bro. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. All right, so he started off losing 3. That's 3 fights. Then he got a win, a draw, and a win. That's 6 fights right there. Since his 6th fight, look at this. L's. A draw. He got a draw. Zafane Morris must be garbage, bro. He must be trash. L's, more L's, some more L's. Another draw. Marcus Hodgson must be garbage, bro. He must be trash, bro. L's. And then he got a fight schedule with Bradley Haxel coming up May the 7th, bro. Why do they still let this man fight, bro? That man, like, you know how like they be like, yo, he serve, he do bartender on the side and shit. Like, nah, he do that shit for real, bro. Bobo said there's a lot of people like that in the UK, bro. Why though? I think they too nice in the UK, because if you that trash at something in America, bro, we clowning you. If you that garbage at something in America, bro, we gonna call you trash. We gonna tell you to retire. All of that shit, bro. All of that shit, like you come over here, bro. Like they be like, man, look, man. Michael Jordan just ain't got it no more. He need to retire, bro. Michael Jordan trash now. Michael still averaging 20 points a game, bro. Yo, man, Tim Duncan, man, he way past it. Tim Duncan, he just need to retire. He garbage. He can't really do nothing, man. He just not what he once was. Tim Duncan still averaging like 14 points a game and shit, contributing. Dudes like this, bro, they just, hey, man, we just here to get a check. We know we're going to lose. We're here to get a check. But, yeah, so that's the type of people Kane Baker been fighting. DP Rocker says, I guess we can't shit on Rolly no more. Let's do an experiment, bro. Let's do a little experiment, bro. They say Rolly got all this power, bro. I have time because the picks are relatively easy today, so I got time to just chop it up with y'all, man. So keep the points coming, keep the comments coming. And let's talk about this shit. Give me 1 second. Let's see where we at, bro. Let's see where we at. Let me see what Rolly looking like, bro. Let me see what Rolly looking like real quick. Let's see who Rolly doing, bro. They say Rolly a hard puncher. Rolly got 14 wins, 12 knockouts. All right. Get this thing going. Get this. All right, here we go. Oh, hold up. There you go. So Rolly be knocking shit out. All right, he knocked this dude out in round 1. David Courtney. Let's see what David Courtney hitting on, bro. David Courtney, what you got, David? David been knocked out 6 times. All right. I ain't tripping. No, that's Rolly's first fight. That's his first fight, so we ain't gonna shit on that, bro. We ain't gonna do him like that. He fought Levi. It was Levi's debut and shit. It was Levi's debut. Let's see what done happened to Levi since fighting Rolly. What done happened to old Levi? What my brother Levi doing? What are you up to? Come on. People be acting up sometime, bro. I don't know what. There you go. Pop up. All right, cool. He been respectable. He only been knocked out 1 time. He garbage. But only been knocked out 1 time. Okay, so Rolly showing good power, bro. That's power. Okay. All right, let's see who else he didn't fought, bro. Let's see. All right, Johnny Estrada. He knocked him out too. He knocked out Johnny Estrada. Let's see what Johnny Estrada hitting on, bro. Let's take a look, bro. This is what you gotta do, man. When y'all be making picks, bro. If you putting your money on shit, man, you gotta study everything. So Johnny Estrada, he ain't never won. He stopped fighting in 2018. So he started in 2016, got his ass whooped 5 times, and got the hell out of boxing. All right, Johnny. All right, then, Johnny. We're gonna go back to the next, Johnny. We're gonna see who else we got, bro. We're gonna see who else we got, bro. You know what I'm saying? They tell me Rolly can punch. All right, Alex Silva. Rolly knocked him out in the first round. All right, Rolly, you knocked Alex out in the first round. Let's see what Alex hitting on. Let's see. TJ, I couldn't do that one, bro. It was today. The fight's tonight, man. I couldn't do that one, bro. I don't have a prediction for it. We're just clowning right now. All right, so he been knocked out 3 times, bro. He been knocked out 3 times. I'm trying to see my man Rolly knock out somebody that ain't never been stopped before, because that's what punchers do. You know what I'm saying? Like punches and shit, like they go in there with Pedraza. Pedraza never being stopped, and they stop his ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what punchers do, bro. I think we on Javier, right? We on Javier. Did we do Silva? Y'all? Did we do Silva already? Am I here? Who I'm on? Y'all let me know who I'm on. I think we ain't we on. Are we on Javier Martinez, bro? TJ said he ended up with Gester, but I think we on Javier, bro. I think we on Javier. We're gonna do Javier. Let's see what he looking like. Javier, okay. Did Rolly stop Javier? Oh no, because he ain't never been stopped. So Rolly didn't stop him. Javier clearly can't box though, because he garbage. He got 8 losses and 4 wins. All right. What else we got, bro? I'm trying to see what we talking about, bro, with these punchers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see what's good. All right. He stopped this dude, though. You Mercy Nazayu. What's up with this dude, bro? What's up with this dude right here? He stopped his ass. But his ass done got knocked out 5 times, bro. And since fighting Rolly, he's been proven to be trash, bro. Look, he fought Rolly back in 2018, then he just been losing. He just been losing to everybody, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. I could keep going, but I think y'all get the point. Let me stop sharing my screen, bro. Let me stop sharing my screen. So anyway, bro, study the resumes of the people that you picking fights on, bro. Shit will amaze you how padded some of these resumes really, really are. So I would ask y'all, bro, like, you know, if you stopping people that get stopped by everybody, how do we know if you really got power like that? How do you know? Just a question. For Francesco Grandelli, the opponent, bro, he's a good boxer with good movement. He has different angles that he'll use with you. Elusive, athletic. He'll switch stances. He can counter. He just ain't got no power, but I like Grandelli. I like what I've seen from Grandelli so far. I think he's going to box Kane Baker head off. I think he's going to box Kane Baker head off. I feel that. I ain't mad at the debuts, Reaper. I get that. But I'm just asking, bro, about, like, I don't think they deserve to be in the ring with each other. To be truthful with you, Reaper, I hate the fight. I think the fight's trash. I think they should have gave Tank Davis a much better opponent so he can show how good he is. But I've heard people, I was just trying to make the point because I've heard people say that Rolly hit just as hard, if not harder than Tank. But I ain't seen Rolly put like a world champion on his resume and knock him out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen Rolly put somebody who was a multiple division champion in Leo Santa Cruz, you know what I'm saying, on his resume and knock him out. And I seen Rolly not be able to knock out Jackson Marinez, who is a pretty good boxer. But then I watched Jackson Marinez lead that Rolly fight. Then when he left that Rolly fight, he got his ass put in the dirt by Richard Comey. So I'm just, people tell me like Rolly swing wild, you know what I'm saying? He looked like he got power against the dudes that, you know what I'm saying, he been fighting. But look, if you run track and you run a 100-yard dash and you run a 10-6, right? But you in private schools and everybody around you run like an 11.5, you a second faster than everybody, bro. They're gonna be like, man, he fast, bro. She fast, bro. She fast. She the best in the world. But then you take that same 10-6, you bring it down here to a public school in Texas, a big public school in Texas, and you go to a track meeting, they all running 10-1s and 10-2s, and it's finishing 5th and 6th place. You ain't so fast no more. I say that to say, depending upon competition, people can look like they're faster than what they are. They can look like they hit harder than what they are. And I just don't believe that Rolly Romero deserves to be in the ring with Tank Davis. Opinion, I can't believe you ain't got a wrench, bro. Let me get you right, fam. All right, there we go. You're right. You linked up. So yeah, in this fight, man, I got Grandelli boxing Kane Baker's head off. I say we started off with Kane Baker and we turned it to a Rolly Tank Davis conversation. But I got Francesco Grandelli beating the brakes off of Kane Baker, bro. Outboxing him thoroughly. I think Kane will be able to go the distance, even though he has been knocked out 3 times. I ain't picking nobody with 3 KOs in 18 fights to get no knockout in Grandelli, but I think he's a superior boxer, way more athletic. You know, much more, you know, fluidity and pizzazz to his game and shit, rolling with shit, pulling back, holding the phone, giving you the shoulder, countering it. He just do more, bro, than Kane Baker, and that's why the odds are what the odds are. Moving along, though. Moving along. What up, St. Louis? Salute to you, bro. You good. Better late than never, man. Smash that like button as you come in the building. Mirko Natalizi versus Rico Mueller. You just missed like one or two, bro. I got Francesco Grandelli over Kane Baker. And I got David Adeleye meat. His name is like Adeleye. I don't know how to say his name, so he deli meat versus Chris Healy. And I got David Adeleye meat knocking out Chris Healy, bro. Those are the only picks you missed. We on to the rest of them. We got Mirko Natalizi versus Rico Mueller. What's your point? Number one, facts. Salute. Nami says Rolly don't belong there, and the fight is still shit, but I'm buying it so I can see Rolly get fed humble pie. Damn. All good. What's your point? Number one, facts. Glad you could come through. So Mirko Natalizi versus Rico Mueller. This fight is minus 1,200 for Natalizi to win, plus 150 for him to get the knockout. Minus 175 for the fight to go the distance. Plus 900 for Mueller to get the knockout. Plus 650 for him to get the win. They fighting at 154 pounds. Natalizi, 5'11", and a half inches tall. 26 years old, fighting out of Italy. 11 wins, 0 losses, 7 wins by way of knockout. Mueller, 33 years old, Orthodox fighter, fighting out of Germany. 28 wins, 4 losses, 19 wins by way of knockout. He himself has been knocked out 2 times. Mueller is a very aggressive pressure fighter, coming forward at you with a high guard. Loves to throw an overhand right because he's usually a shorter fighter. He also keeps coming and he's really tough. I saw him fight Anthony Fowler, and Fowler really put it on him. And he was just piecing Mueller up, but Mueller kept coming, bro. Mueller kept coming for all the smoke. He hamstrung by his size at 154. He got to be like 5'6", 5'7", fighting at 154 pounds, and then just his skills, you know, he don't have no feints. His foot movement ain't the greatest. He throws overhand rights that are, you know, once you get your timing on him, you can see him coming. But Natalizi, he do keep his chin up in the air, bro. And he do pull straight back. And Mueller got some pop, 19 knockouts and 32 victories. If he catch Natalizi right, he could rock him and potentially hurt him. But Natalizi is rangy. He'll throw punches with you, which could be to his detriment against Rico Mueller. Yeah, Adeleye me, teach. That's David Adeleye. See, I can't say his name, so he deli me, bro. That's all I got. That's all I got, teach. Don't judge, bro. Don't judge. No disrespect to David. I just can't say his name, dog. I can't say his last name. But Natalizi, rangy, as I was saying, he'll throw punches with you. He does carry his hands low, and he acts like he's faster than what he is, which can always get you in trouble as you step up in competition. He does rely on head movement, though. He does have good head movement, but that has been against the people that he has fought. So we'll see if that carries over to his fight with Mueller. And he lunges off balance a lot. He'll try to jump in with shots, but I think he's a little too slow and a little too long to do that, and he ends up giving away his leverage on the shots and shit. So it could really, really come back to haunt him as he goes up in competition. But I think he'll be just fine, bro. These Italians, man, it's hard to pick against them in Italy, bro. They bring in all these dudes from like Germany. Kane Baker was from the UK. Rico Mueller is from Germany. You ain't coming from Germany to Italy to get a goddamn decision victory. So Mueller got to get a knockout, and I don't think he can hurt Natalizi enough to get the knockout. So I think Natalizi is a tough pick here. And then plus, I just think Natalizi has more to his game, more wrinkles, and just a better overall fighter. And so I got him winning this fight. Next, we got Ivan Zucko versus Marko Nikolich. The fight is a 10-round, 168-pound fight. Minus 1,200 for Zucko to win. Minus 175 for him to get the knockout. Plus 650 for Nikolich to win. Plus 1,000 for him to get the knockout. And it's plus 160 to go the distance. It's a 10-round, 168-pound fight. Zucko, southpaw, 60.5-inch reach. No, 6 feet and a half inch tall. I'm sorry. 26 years old, fighting out of Italy. 15 wins, no losses, 13 wins by way of knockout. Marko Nikolich is fighting out of Serbia, 6'2", Orthodox fighter, 33 years old, 28 wins, 1 loss, 12 wins by way of knockout. He's been knocked out 1 time. Nikolich, look, I worry about his experience in this fight. He fighting out of Serbia. No disrespect to them, but they ain't really known for having the best programs. And, you know, that's where the majority of his fights have happened at. He comes in very square, which makes him easy to hit. When you square up, your whole body is there to be hit. That's why you see the good boxers who are defensively responsible, they come in at you with an angle. You know what I'm saying? They come in with giving you their shoulder and shit. When you come in squared up, people can hit you in your chest, your stomach, shoulders. Everything is an open target, and so it's harder to protect yourself. Roboy Florida, what's up? And so for him, man, coming in square, I think is a really bad thing that could possibly get him hurt in this fight, because Zucko, 13 knockouts and 15 victories. He got some real power, in my opinion. But Nikolic does punch in bunches, and he will throw with you, and he's tough, bro. He's tough. He trying to get down with you. Has a nice 1-2, but I think one thing that's gonna be to his detriment, bro. I went through his resume. He ain't got no experience against a southpaw, bro. And one key for me, y'all, when we looking at these fights and shit, man, when you see a fighter that's an orthodox fighter fighting a southpaw fighter, and he ain't never fought a southpaw before, 10 times out of 10, especially if the southpaw is the A side, it's gonna be hard for that orthodox fighter, bro. You just ain't used to the angles. You ain't used to the straight left. You ain't used to the foot, the battle of the foot war. You know, keeping your foot on the outside and all that shit. It's different. If you ain't never fought one before, it's hard to pick you to beat one. To be completely 100% honest with y'all, bro. For Ivan Zucko, look, man, he does have flaws where he'll go straight back and shit. But he does have a nice 1-2 and a nice 3-2. So that jab straight, and then that right hook left hand from a southpaw. His straight left is very educated. He ain't got no fast hands, but his timing is pretty good, bro. His timing is pretty good. He's more active of the 2-3 fights in 2021. And he's an aggressive finisher, working off of 5 KOs in a row. He gets you hurt. He trying to come crush something, bro. And he's the main event in Italy. They expecting him to put on the show. I think Nikolich is getting set up to get knocked out. And so that's what I'm picking in this fight. I got Zucco getting a knockout by round 7, round 8. I think he takes care of business. He's just a more skilled fighter, more powerful fighter. And then Nikolich is so inexperienced against southpaws, it's hard to see him doing anything in this fight. We only got 1, 2, 3. We did 4. And now we got 5. We only got 3 more left. And then we're going to open up the panel, man. Y'all get the likes up, bro. We only got 3 more picks left. Then we opening up the panel, bro. Rodolfo says, I like the over on Fury, but I'm tempted at plus 200 by decision. Well, I'm going to drop the link, and I'm going to make my pick, and everybody else can come up here and make their pick. I'll let you know what I think in a minute on that fight, bro. This one, I'm kind of disappointed. With this one, bro. Jonas Sulton versus Paul Butler. This was supposed to be John Riel Casimiro, but he had to get pulled out again, bro. He did some shit. They ain't telling us what it is, but the British Boxing Board of Control, they pulling John Riel Casimiro out of the World Championship fight against Paul Butler. He got his ass pulled out the fight for some medical shit that they ain't telling us. You know, maybe he tried to rehydrate up too much, or maybe he tested positive for something. TJ says this is a better fight. I don't know, because Jonas Sulton, bro, he can fight. And he actually beat, I don't know how many of y'all know this, but he actually beat John Riel Casimiro, bro. And he just beat a highly sought after prospect. I don't know if Kano's still in the building, but he just beat Carlos Caraballo, bro. Carlos Caraballo. So Jonas Sulton can fight, and he got a very similar style to John Riel Casimiro. He was using the sauna suit. Using a sauna in the UK. They don't let him use the sauna in the UK. Okay. That's why the shit should be universal, bro. Like, if you can use a sauna here, you should be able to use a sauna there. Or if you can't use a sauna there, you shouldn't be able to use a sauna here. Like, that shit, bro, boxing is just the simple shit that they could do to fix the sport that they still choose not to do. Is just baffling to me, bro. Like, that shit makes absolutely no sense. Like, the first thing you want to do to make a sport grow or make a sport very popular, you have to make it easy to understand, bro. You have to make it easy. Zenith, I see you. Salute, bro. You have to make it easy for people to understand. And so when you have all these belts, people are like, man, I ain't following this shit. you gotta research and do a damn research paper and fucking all kind of studying and shit just to know what belts mean, who got this belt, what this sanctioning body do, all this shit. Then you got all the weight classes and shit, all these extra weight classes that popped up in between weight classes, like junior middleweight. Like, why don't we just go from welterweight to middleweight? All right. You got super bantamweight at 122 pounds. Why don't we just go from bantamweight to featherweight? You got super featherweight, junior lightweight, right in between featherweight and lightweight. Why don't you just jump from featherweight to lightweight, bro? Like, I don't understand that shit. So the weight classes, the belts, shit like this, make the rules of how you cut weight uniform all across the board. How about fighters don't get to negotiate the size of the ring and shit, bro? How about we say, look, man, if you fight at welterweight, this is the size of the ring. If you're fighting at middleweight, this is the size of the ring for everybody. It makes no sense that the more popular fighters like, nah, bro, I'm a mover. I like lateral movement, so let's have the ring bigger. Or if the A side is like a pressure fighter who ain't got no athleticism, who feet look like they stuck in quicksand, nah, bro, I can't move that much. I'm the A side. I'm more popular. Let's go ahead and fight in the 2x2 ring. Like, miss me with that shit, bro. So shit like that, it baffles me and it's confusing. I don't like the shit. And so it kind of is what it is. What I think of Usman and Canelo, Usman need to stay at MMA. Canelo need to stay at boxing. If they fight in a street fight, Usman will kill his ass. If they fight in the boxing ring, Canelo will knock him out. If they fight in the MMA, Usman will break bones and beat the shit out of Canelo. That's what I think of that fight, bro. But anyway, bro, moving on, man. This fight, Jonas Sulton versus Paul Butler. This one's for the interim WBO bantamweight title. Paul Butler is a plus 325, plus 1,000 to get the knockout. It's minus 140 to go the distance, minus 450 for Jonas Sulton, and plus 130 for the fight for him to get the knockout. Now, Paul Butler, 33 years old, fighting out of the UK, orthodox fighter, 33 wins, 2 losses, 15 wins by way of knockout. He himself has been knocked out one time, uses movement very well. Coming off of fights where he fought a guy that was 12-4, fought a guy with 71 losses, so he hasn't had the best competition. He definitely hasn't been tested like Sultan. Sultan's been in there with Ankahas, former IBF champion, been in there with John Riel Casimiro, current WBO champion that Jonas Sultan already beat. Like, he been in there with some top dogs, some world-class competitors, and held himself, very well. He's 18-5, 11 knockouts, 31 years old, orthodox fighter, 5'4", with a 67-inch reach. So don't let the record fool you, though, because he can fight, bro, and this is a good opportunity for him. For Paul Butler, man, he got a nice little jab. I like the jab that I see on him. He does throw good combos. I like his hook combinations that he throw to the body. His head movement is subpar, though. He gets caught with a lot of left hook, right hand combinations, and that's one of Sultan's bread and butter combos, so I'm worried about that for him. He does pull straight back. He's a very standard boxer, bro, like very textbook. My hands are here, I jab here, I take steps, I jab here, right hand, I try to dip, I throw my left hook, like just very basic shit that you're used to seeing people throw, and that's the type of shit that will get your ass beat up by somebody like Jonas Sultan, because he's exactly the opposite, bro. Herky-jerky, coming forward, jumping in and out, trying to, boom, jump in with power shots and shit, trying to hurt you, can really get you out of there, especially at 118 pounds, can get you out of there with one punch. YGB, what's up, bro? Can get you out of there with one punch. One of the biggest punchers, even though he only got 11 knockouts, one of the biggest punchers at bantamweight right now, and very, very tough, very durable. And he's been in there, like, I think highly of Carlos Caraballo. He did him bad, bro. Knocked him down like 4-5 times, dog. And so he's very confident right now. And he knows for a fact that he's already been in there with guys that have accomplished more and that are seen as better fighters than Paul Butler. So he's been in there with people that are faster, stronger, bigger punchers, better foot movement, better skills. He's been in there at a higher level than Paul Butler. Paul Butler has never been in there with someone as good as Jonas Sultan. So when you're breaking down this fight, Paul Butler, can he win a knockout? I don't think he can knock Jonas Sultan out. So I think you got to outbox him. And the shit he would have to do to outbox him, he have to use lateral movement, stick the jab, keep the jab in Sultan's face so he can't jump in, mess up his rhythm, use a little head movement, make sure his high guard is always tight. And do I see him being able to not get touched for 12 rounds? I really don't. David Carey, that's cool, man. That's cool. be sure to come back and bet. Be sure to come back and bet if that's what you think, man, if you're going to stand on it. And so for Sultan, I think he can win a decision by landing the cleaner shots and maybe scoring a couple of knockdowns, and then Paul Butler gets up and shows how tough he is. But I think he can also knock Paul Butler out. So y'all already know how I do if you've been following the channel for a long time, bro. If I think a fighter can win more ways, then I go with that fighter. And so I can see Jonas Sultan getting the knockout. I can see Jonas Sultan winning by decision. I can only see Paul Butler getting a decision on Sultan. So I'm going with Sultan in this, and I think he's going to actually catch Paul Butler because I'd already studied the Casemiro fight, and I had Casemiro stopping him, and I think Sultan has some of the same things, herky-jerky style, jumping in and out with punches, very unorthodox when he comes in, can catch you with shots, and when he catches you, really hurts you, really stun you. I think he can do some of the same things that Casemiro did, and so I got Sultan by knockout. It's supposed to be a 12-round fight. It's crazy because the way that he gets his knockouts, he can catch you early, he can catch you late. You know, it's dynamite at any minute, bro. It's dynamite at any minute. So I'm going to pick the difference and say you stop him somewhere between round 5 and round 7. I'm going to pick the difference and say he gets stopped somewhere between round 5 and round 7. This is one of those rare occasions. Like, think of it like this. How many times do y'all know a replacement opponent to be a favorite, bro? That's telling you what Vegas think. Like, Sultan is the replacement opponent, but he's a minus 450 favorite. That shit don't happen often. Usually a replacement opponent is a huge underdog. So I'm telling y'all, Sultan, I'd hop on him on this. That's who I got. That's who I'm picking. Y'all be sure to let me know what's popping. All right, moving on, bro. We got Isaac Lowe versus Nick Ball. Isaac Lowe versus Nick Ball. This is the co-main event on the Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte card. And this one, man, this one the close one. This is the close one. They got Isaac Lowe minus 130, plus 450 for the knockout. They got Nick Ball at even odds, plus 275 for the knockout. The fight is minus 200 to go the distance. It's a 12-round featherweight fight. Nick Ball, 25 years old, 5'2", bro. 5'2". That's short as shit for featherweight, bro. They got strawweight fighters. Dudes that fight at 105 pounds, bro, be 5'2". You know what I'm saying? But Nick Ball, orthodox, fighting out of the UK, 14 wins, no losses, 7 wins by way of knockout. Not me. Was Jesse Bam Rodriguez a favorite? Yep. Yep, sure was. You talking about over quadras? Yep, they had him the favorite. Okay, Isaac Lowe, 28 years old, 5'7", got a 5-inch height advantage. Orthodox fighter, fighting out of the UK. 21 wins, 1 loss, 3 draws, 6 wins by way of knockout. And his loss came to Luis Alberto Lopez, who is an absolute savage and wrecking shit right now, bro. That's the dude that beat Gabriel Flores up. Okay? So, here's the thing, bro. This fight is going to be decided at who can fight at their distance. Because I know 2 things. Nick Ball going to be coming forward trying to break distance, trying to make it an inside fight because he's an inside fighter. Isaac Lowe will bang with you, but his fight is best using movement, using his jab, got a pretty good little jab, and trying to control the distance. Pot shot Nick Ball coming in, time up on the inside so he can't work, get the ref to break y'all up, or push him up off of you, get the fight back to a distance and keep boxing from a distance. Because Nick Ball is a pressure, come forward fighter, looking for overhand rights and left hooks, and he always punching up at shit. So that makes it to where that's why he has 7 knockouts, because I don't think he's the hugest puncher, but he will work you out through war of attrition, and he punches up a lot so he can catch you on your temple, catch you on your chin, right? And he can, you know, he can do something, bro. He can do something. Isaac Lowe, he's tough. Luis Alberto Lopez put his ass down like in the first 30 seconds of his last fight. Put his ass down with a mean left hook. He ate that shit. Got up. Fought well. He fought well in the fight when he wasn't getting put down, bro. Or when he wasn't getting visibly hurt. But he tried to be a dog. He tried to be tough. He ain't running from nothing. His head movement or lack thereof and putting his chin in the air and pulling straight back, those are what are to his detriment because he's 5'7" as a featherweight. And so that's tall for a featherweight. To put that into perspective for y'all, Emmanuel Navarrete, is 5'7" as well. So a 5'7" featherweight is considered tall. And so when he's pulling straight back, he's thinking that he's out of guys' range and guys are able to catch him with looping shots, lunging in and stuff. And he got to be careful because those are the type of shots that Nick Ball throws. Now, I don't think he has the power or the physical strength or the skills of Luis Alberto Lopez, but he can do some of the same things to trouble Isaac Lowe if Isaac Lowe isn't careful. What else we got in this fight? Isaac Lowe also will smother his work. That's why he can't fight on the inside. When he jump in with the 1-2s he like to throw, if he falls short, man, all his shit gets smothered on the inside. He ain't got no leverage. Behold the Assyrian salute. So it's just, bro, it's a tough fight to call. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough fight to call. So then we break down how they score fights. They do effective aggression, clean punches, defense, ring generalship. Based off how they score fights, I know Nick Ball gonna be going forward. I know Isaac Lowe don't have the best jab, and he can get, to a point where he want to show you he tough. He'll fight on the inside with you. He'll try to dog it out with you. So looking at it like that, man, Nick Ball is more inexperienced. He's the less proven fighter, but I think he's a bad stylistic matchup for Isaac Lowe. So I'm picking Nick Ball to get the decision. I'm not going to pick a stoppage here, but I think he's going to get the decision because I think he's going to be more aggressive. I think he's going to be more effective. And I think he's going to be able to bag early rounds and bag late rounds because the judges are going to like his aggression. And with both fighters being from the UK, I'm just counting on them to just score this, fairly. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't give it to Isaac Lowe. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't get the decision, but I think Nick Ball is going to take this one, man. So I got Nick Ball winning this one, unanimous decision, probably like 8-4. I think it starts off competitive, but as Nick Ball is able to keep closing that distance, he wears on Isaac Lowe, and then he ends up, winning the majority of the later rounds and taking the victory. So I got Nick Ball by decision. KO, that's why I picked Ball. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I got Ball in this, bro. I just think I like that he's gonna be the one going forward. I think it's gonna be a close fight, but I think he'll have he just got a better style than Lowe does for getting some favoritism from the judges and shit. So we on the Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte pick. Let's see what we got on the we got 85 votes. 78% of people say Tank Davis won't smoke. 22% say that he don't. Let's drop the link and let's do this Tyson Fury fight versus Deontay Wilder fight, and then we can we'll start chopping it up on some topics, and I'll open up the panel for everyone. So that link is for anyone who wants to predict the Tyson Fury Dillian Whyte fight. That's what that link is for right now. We'll drop another one and pin it to the chat when we get to talking about the main topic. So again, Dillian Whyte, Tyson Fury, who you got? I want to know. If you don't want to hop up here, put it in the chat, bro. Put it in the chat. But if you want to hop up here and make a pick, man, everybody is more than welcome to hop up here and make the pick. I'm going to read some comments, and I will, you know what I'm saying, let y'all up here in a minute, bro. I will let y'all up here in a minute. Let's see who we got. Rodolfo, Lowe is Fury's homeboy. Okay. That's something to consider, though. Hopefully, they just call it right, bro. Hopefully, they just call it right. Let me see what Teach talking about. I seen a comment just pop up from him. He says, I just watched the interview with Tank. It was honestly boring as hell. He needs to go to a better show, but nonetheless, he answered some important questions. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Bro. Let me see here. I think we good, bro. Okay, nobody want to come up? Well, I will break down and predict this fight. Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte. Tyson Fury minus 550 for the knockout, minus 140 for him to minus 550 for the win, minus 140 for the knockout, plus 175 for the fight to go the distance. Dillian Whyte is a plus 375 to get the victory, plus 450 to get the knockout. And the fight is a 12-round WBC heavyweight title fight. Tyson Fury, 31 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 22 wins by way of knockout. Dillian Whyte, 6'4", 78-inch reach, fighting out of the UK, orthodox fighter, 34 years old, 28 wins, 2 losses, 19 wins by way of knockout, and he's been knocked out twice, once by Joshua, once by Povetkin. Fury's 33 years old, So he's actually younger than Dillian Whyte. Out of the UK, 6'9", 85-inch reach. He's an orthodox fighter. Look, man, Dillian Whyte, he got power. He got power in both hands. He got an awkward style, but his legs are very awkward too. He like a chicken, like a pigeon-toed, knock-kneed, bow-legged chicken, bro. He walk and he stands so funny, bro. And he also slew-footed. So he's pigeon-toed, slew-footed, knock-kneed, bow-legged, all at the same time, bro. And that makes him fall off balance a lot. His equilibrium always look like it's off, bro. Every time he get hit, he look like he hurt. But he does have power. He does put punches, together pretty good. I mean, he's fought some of the best, got a pretty good resume, and he only got 2 losses. He beat Povetkin after Povetkin had beat him, bro. He beat, a lot of guys that got names in the heavyweight division. So he's a pretty good fighter. But Tyson Fury, listen, man, he long, he fluid, he got good power, and I don't even think his power just that good. It's that gas tank, and the fact that he got probably the best chin in the heavyweight division. I mean, let's keep it a buck. Like, ain't nobody really be getting up from Deontay Wilder. Even if you think the count was long in the first fight, even if you think the count was long in the second fight, whatever it is you think, bro, people don't just be getting up like that, bro, when Wilder touch him. So if he can take what Wilder bringing, bro, I don't see why he can't take what White is bringing. He recovers fast, hell of a gas tank with somebody that big, and he's just so much bigger than Dillian Whyte, bro. I got Tyson Fury by stoppage, and I think it's gonna be a bad stoppage too. Like, I think he's gonna lean on Whyte, wear him out, do him greasy, do him very, very bad, and just beat him up, bro, until Whyte either can't get up or somebody throwing the towel. But I got the homie Tyson Fury, bro, knocking this dude into oblivion, bro. TJ, what's up, man?
Oh, what's up, Knockout? What's going on,
man? Chilling, bro, chilling. What you got on this fight, man? Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte.
Man, Fury. I looked at it like the Spence Ugas fight. I rate Dillian Whyte. He's good, but like I rated Ugas. There's 2 different levels. Fury's on a different level, just like Spence was on a different level. Tyson Fury does everything better. He's got a chin. He takes Wilder's best shot. So you got to ask yourself, how does Dillian Whyte win? He doesn't outbox a better boxer. He's got gas tank issues. He's been hurt multiple times, stopped. So I just don't see it. I mean, it's people are calling it almost a 50-50 fight. I know the UK is going crazy with Dillian Whyte. They think Dillian Whyte's going to cause an upset. I don't see it because Tyson, they rag on Tyson Fury's resume. They think all he had was a 39-year-old Klitschko win and then Wilder, and they say Wilder's unproven. But I see Tyson Fury, his upper body movement, his footwork's better, his punch selection. He's got the experience, and that tight size and reach advantage is gonna be too much. I have him stopping Dillian Whyte. So I haven't been high on Dillian Whyte. To me, he's like a glorified Derek Chisora. He's a skilled brawler. That's what he is. Yeah. And he doesn't dominate opponents. If you look at all his wins, a lot of them are either split decisions or they're close. Parker fights, Chisora fights. Oscar Rivas, who's a bridgerweight, he got dropped by Oscar Rivas, and that was a close fight. I don't know. So
I think when Fury hit him with that 1-2, I don't know how his chin hold up, man.
Right down the middle, So whether it's outside of range or mid range, and he can lean on him. Fury's smart inside. He's going to use his weight and smother you. And Fury, for his size, is a great inside fighter. And he knows he can smother him lean on him like he did against Wilder and tire him out. That's a lot of weight on you. So I don't see it going 12 rounds either.
Already. Right side, what's up, bro?
KO, what's going on? What's going on, TJ?
What's up, right
Chilling,
side?
Man, chilling. What you got, bro? Who you got in this fight, man?
No, man, y'all broke it down just right. I wish I could have jumped on a little earlier, had some other things to do, but man, I just if Dillian Whyte don't just happen to catch Tyson Fury perfectly, what I'm saying? I don't see him winning the fight. And even if he catch him, he don't hit harder than Deontay Wilder did. So I think, Fury will be able to recover. Fury's bigger. He's a better boxer. He has better footwork. I just and the only question is how's Fury going to beat him? Is he going to lean on you and wear him down? I don't think he'll even have to do that in this fight against Dillian Whyte. I think he'll be able to utilize his jab, like you said, use the 1-2, and just sit there and outbox the man. He has the better head movement. I don't know what Dillian Whyte does better than Tyson Fury. That's my problem. I have no idea what he does better.
Body
and
shot.
So the body snatcher, exactly, the body snatcher, and and then I think KO, you had me dying. I'm sitting here trying to get the
what's that?
You talking about this man knock knee, pigeon toed, slew,
bro, all that shit, bro. Like you see how he be looking in the ring, bro.
Bro, the man
his
like
knees look like they locked up and shit, bro. And then his feet be pointing like opposite directions of each other, bro. Like I don't think highly of him, bro. If he proved me wrong. But shit, I got Tyson Fury all day in that fight. I'm surprised the odds are that close, to be honest with you.
And man, I think a lot of the odds are coming from the backing he has in the UK. From what I'm hearing, like TJ just was saying, you got a lot of cats riding with him over there who kind of looking for that upset from him. I don't see it happening, and then the other thing I didn't like was the press conference. They were way too friendly, bro. Like they seemed that they were the ones breaking up the fights. Like people supposed to be breaking y'all up and y'all breaking the fights up. I don't know.
That does get me like what's this about, bro? That can be some eerie shit. You know what I'm saying? Some like, bro, what's going on? Like you had all this energy, you wanted to murder Deontay Wilder, bro. Why you ain't acting the same way? Like why y'all on some friendly shit? But Fury could just be getting in his head and shit. You know what I'm saying? Making sure he's showing up because he didn't show up to none of the press conferences before this and all that shit. So maybe he just playing mind games with him and he gonna go do what he always do. But I just hope it ain't no bullshit in the game. Like they need to give us a good fight. They the main shit this weekend, bro. We ain't got shit else going on, bro. We gotta watch fights
that he's gonna retire after.
Man, I don't believe him, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I don't believe nothing Tyson Fury say, bro. If he say he retiring, that mean that shit. He probably got another fight in a couple of months. If he say he got another fight in a couple of months, that probably mean his ass retiring, bro. I don't trust nothing that man say, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Hey man, does it look strange the way the MTK Global shit is kind of going down with this fight happening right now?
Yeah, but I don't concern myself with that, bro. It's so much drama and corruption and shit in boxing anyway. Like I ain't really been following it, but I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised that Bob Arum trying to separate himself from that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not surprised at none of this shit, man. These dudes all crooks, bro. They try to bribe people and shit. All that shit, man. Like I don't trust nothing. I don't trust none of these dudes say. Nothing they bring to the table. So I ain't surprised by that. I'm just glad we getting a fight. You know what I'm saying? I hate that it's on pay-per-view over here, like $70 or some shit. But it is what it is. It's just par for the course over here. They want to charge us an arm and a leg for a fight. Like if you're gonna charge us shit, throw Shakur and Valdez on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
With a fire ass card over Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte. No disrespect to them, but that fight ain't really popping like that over here, bro. Ain't nobody talking about that shit. Like I literally didn't make videos on the shit leading up to the fight because I knew wasn't nobody gonna watch them hoes.
Nobody's talking about it.
People that are boxing fans are going to YouTube right now and they type in Terrence Crawford. They going to YouTube right now and they typing in Errol Spence, bro.
Or Shakur Stevenson.
Or Oscar Valdez. That's all they talking about right now, bro. Ain't nobody checking for this fight over here, bro.
Nope.
But I'm a boxing nerd, so we gonna study. We gonna study this shit. He said, "Don't give them any ideas, KO." I'm just saying, bro. That's just it is what it is. What's up, KP?
What's up, G?
Chilling, man. Chilling. What you got for the show, bro? What you got on this fight, man?
I got Fury by KO, man. I don't see Dillian Whyte lasting, man. He couldn't last with Povetkin, man. I don't trust him to last with Tyson Fury. So, nah. Not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't been in with nobody that's been a real threat. They've been hiding him out when he would start crying about 600 days and all that old goofy shit.
Facts. You can't tell me that you can't stand up to. Yeah, you can't tell me you can't stand up to Povetkin, but you gonna stand up to Fury though. and
Right.
you ain't gonna be winning. You ain't gonna be winning the fight with Fury. Fury gonna be on your neck. He gonna be on your
Right.
throat from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he ain't
In his
handling that
defense,
smoke that's
he
coming to
was
him.
winning. He was dominating every round in that fight. He got caught with that uppercut, though. It's not like he was never in that fight. He caught him with a perfect uppercut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He couldn't handle the fade from him, but he ain't gonna be winning the fight against Fury.
Right.
So he
Yeah,
gonna be
Fury
getting
is
beat
a
up,
different-
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like Fury,
Fury
like
is a
say what
different
we
guy,
want.
bro.
I got my issues with Fury. Go check my catalog. Y'all know I can't stand Tyson Fury, but he a dog, bro. He can
Yeah,
fight,
bro. That's what
he
he
a
is.
dog and he can
Tyson-
fight. He is not
This-
Pavecking, bro. He is gonna go
Hey.
in there and maul that man, bro.
He's twice the
Hey,
size. of
knockout.
him. Yeah.
What's good?
Hey, knockout. What people got to understand is this, man. Tyson Fury's best win is Wilder. So if Tyson Fury's best wins are Wilder, Wilder is that much better than most of them other guys that they've been fighting. No matter what they say, right? If anybody had any interest in this fight, you would see it. Nobody has any interest in it because Wilder no longer exists on the scene. It sucked
that was a
all the
big
life
fight.
out of the division, and they know it. That's why they had to take it to where they took it to. You don't see no videos. You rarely see the press. It's like hidden, bro. Even the so-called writers didn't write about this shit.
That's only this
You know,
country, though. They're doing 90,000 in the stadium over in the UK. That's unheard of
I
here.
understand what you're saying. I understand. See, there's just two different sports. See, because you're comparing apples to apples as if they're the same. Right
What do you
now,
mean?
the NBA is going on, right? The NBA is more important to us than it ever be to you because you don't have it. You see what I'm saying? So we have so many other sports that come
but
before
they're in the
boxing.
Premier League right now. They got, they got other stuff going on too. They're dead set in the Premier League too.
What I'm saying is that Tyson Fury doesn't matter without an attachment to the American heavyweight, to the American
Yeah,
continent.
he don't matter. He don't matter over here, but they can take him to UK and get bags and shit. He don't matter over here though. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. He don't matter over here, but shit.
But he's
94K
still the
is
best.
94K.
Yeah, he's still the best.
94K.
He's still the best.
Shit. Look, we big up in Earl because Earl just put 40,000 in the seat, and that's a damn good job. They got 94,000 over there, but that's double that.
That's
so
beautiful.
we ain't checking for it over here, but they definitely checking for that shit over there.
Wilder matters here, but if Wilder was fighting, they wouldn't be talking about it over there. You know what I'm saying? Like it works both ways with that. So
we just got more people too. Like we got way more people living over here. And shit.
They're more hardcore, I feel like, but
I feel
like
bro, I seen them. It was the fucking who was that fight? John Ryder versus Daniel Jacobs, bro. You'd have thought that shit was like the St. Patrick's Day parade over here, bro. John Ryder and fucking Daniel Jacobs had the bars filled up, and they was in there yelling and screaming and just excited as shit for John Ryder versus Daniel Jacobs. I like, man, they got some fans over there, bro. We don't be rocking like that over here in America. Like that's just a normal fight that you might watch or you might catch the highlights on.
Hey, Knockout, let me tell you what I just seen before I came up. I just seen a picture of Terrence Crawford, Devin Haney, and Bill Haney at Snack.
Mm-hmm.
So Terrence Crawford about to use Snack to get ready?
He better do something. All I can tell you, you better do something.
Knockout said he better do something. You better do something.
I don't want no. Listen, I don't want no excuses, bro. That's why I say make that man comfortable. If he say, "Look, man, I got to fight where the Nebraska Cornhuskers play football," give him that shit. If he say, "Man, I need 15 million," give him that shit. If he want the shit in Vegas, wherever he want the shit, bro, that's what they need to do to make the fight happen, bro. Cause ain't no way in hell, and we can segue into the topics and shit. Ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me that you got $50 million for Canelo to fight Caleb Plant, or you got $100 million for Canelo to fight Charlo and Benavidez, and you can't go find $25-30 million for Crawford and Spence to fight each other, bro. You can't. So do whatever it takes to get that fight done if you the PBC. And based on what I just heard Earl saying, we'll get into this, and I want to get y'all thoughts on that. He guaranteeing us the fight this year. I'm gonna read y'all his exact quotes real quick. Let me go find this shit real quick for y'all, man. Cause he's guaranteeing the fight. He was on the Dan Raphael podcast. And they were interviewing, and Dan Raphael asked him straight up. He said, I guarantee the fight is gonna happen this year. Let me
yeah, I heard him say that. So he must know something we don't.
Yeah, he do.
here you go.
Go ahead and
here you go right here. He say,
knockout. Go ahead, read it.
Yeah.
I'm muted.
Yeah, I'm about to read it. Hold on, I'm fine. Oh, here you go. So first they asked him about the round 6 shit. Now I like this comment too. So they asked him about the round 6 shit. Everybody saying it should have been a knockdown. I agree wholeheartedly. The ropes held him up. If it wasn't for the ropes, he would have got knocked through the goddamn ring. So Ugas should have been awarded a knockdown. Just like in round 2, Brian Castano should have been awarded a knockdown against Charlo because the ropes held him up. That's by rule what judges or referees are supposed to do. But anyway, they asked him about this first. He said it wouldn't have mattered anyway because it would have made me more assertive. If they had called that a knockdown, his loss would have happened a lot sooner. It's the first thing he said.
Savage.
Then they asked him. Then they asked him about Terrence Crawford, a fight between him and Terrence Crawford. He said, "I think it's a guarantee to happen. We talked about it before. I even fought Yordenis Ugas, so it's definitely in the works, and I think it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen this year." He says, "I think it happens. It's now or never. I don't see any other fight that's more appealing than this one for me and for him. There's no other fight. There's no relationship with Crawford. We talked before, but there's no relationship. I feel like it's going to get made. There's no need for me to talk to him on the phone. I feel like it's going to get made regardless. I already told them what I want, so it's going to get done. It's a fight that's in demand with sports people, casual fans. It's a fight that's the who's who wants to see. So I feel it's a fight that's definitely in demand and one where both camps are definitely satisfied." Man, that's all but a confirmation to me. What y'all got on that? Kano, let me know if you want to come up. Okay, right side, I see you back, bro. What you got on what I just read, man?
Man, that's exactly what I expect from EJ, man. The man, you know, he got that southern comfortableness about himself, comfortability, whatever the word is. He just real casual, comfortable in his own skin. Like you say, what we need to be friends for, bro. We ain't got to be friends. We talk, whatever it is, what it is, but we gonna make the fight happen. We've been told you we was gonna make the fight happen, and the man, he just keep confirming it. I don't know what else, man. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't even I haven't picked nobody for the fight. Some of these Bud fans, bro, they're gonna have me picking. I'm gonna just be bend their ass just to make them shut the hell up, bro. I swear, like they just taking it way too far to some degree, bro. It's like, man, chill. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is exactly what I expect from EJ. And like you say, savage moment, man, when he tell you, yeah, he lucky he didn't knock me down. I really would have fucked him up then. That's what he said. And so, I mean, it is what it is, man. EJ, I like it just because I think EJ, he trying to hurry up and get this thing going because he in shape. Now he's some of the best shape of his life. And then he finna go ahead and go into another training camp. Man, it's all right. We're gonna see what happened though. We're gonna see. And I know somebody was talking about Bud going with the snacks program. You know what I'm saying? Hey, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do to make sure you ready the same way he gonna make sure he prepared. And I think the snacks program is a pretty good program overall, minus Victor Conte, but you know, it is what it is.
Already. KP, what you got on what I just read, man?
He saying exactly what he been saying for the longest, man. So, I mean, people act like he didn't say what he said years ago when he talked to the man. I mean,
It's time. It's due. I mean, I was on Keon's earlier, whatever, listening in, but I ain't for no damn Keith Thurman jumping in no space. Keith Thurman.
Hell no. Keith Thurman take his ass back to Florida or something. Fight Boots,
he
bro.
Wait and star. Put him in
Fight
there.
Boots.
Yeah,
fight Boots or something, bro. Get yourself back in the mix, dog. Or you know what? You fight Ugas.
Yeah,
Shit,
fight
Ben.
or Danny. I don't know.
I was gonna say,
or you know what?
Ready for a while.
Get you some Stanionis smoke. How about that?
Exactly.
We don't want that smoke.
Yeah, eat some of that. Yeah, because I don't want to see no. I ain't into no intermediary fight no more, bro. They have their intermediary fights. That's over with. They ready to go. It's clear path. Ain't no point in putting no hurdle up between them, bro. Let them fight. I don't want to see none of that. After they fight, and if they go their separate ways, that's cool on them. If it don't do what they wanted it to do. But I think it's going to be a very close fight. I think it's going to be a very tight fight. I think it's a 7-5, 8-4 type fight if it goes 12. But I still got Spence in it, but we'll see what happens. Go ahead.
Ghost, I don't have no IG, bro. I got Twitter though. You can DM me on Twitter. I don't have no IG. I need to get one. Maybe I'm just an old head. I don't got one of them hoes though. Kano, What's good, bro?
Man, what's good? I'm older than you, and I got an IG. You better get, man. Come on now.
Man, I'm old at heart, bro.
Man,
I don't have time for all that shit, man.
IG knockout. Stay off that IG knockout.
I ain't trying to get on that shit, man. I don't need none of that shit. What you got though, Kano? What you got for the show, bro?
I mean, you already know, man. If you know me, you know I'm not surprised by none of this. I've been trying to tell
you been
folks
told me that shit. You told me
months and months and months. It's been almost a year that I said everything you seeing out here in the public is a smokescreen. These folks are talking behind the scenes, even before the Ugas fight. I kept telling people, nobody want to listen. Here we are. I'm telling you the fight was going to happen this year. It's still going to happen this year. It's going to be in Las Vegas. I know they ain't announcing nothing yet, and they going to keep, pussyfooting around all of it and shit. But I know the real. I know this fight going to happen. But I've been known this fight was going to happen. Only reason they ain't talk about it much was because he hadn't fought Ugas yet. He had to get past Ugas before they could put the shit in overdrive and shit like that, man. I mean, this ain't no news to me, man. I mean, I went off on my live this morning, man. I'm like, bro, I be trying to tell people news. I be trying to give people information ahead of time. And it's almost like I actually do get offended because the people would rather, anytime I give information, they want to know, well, where's the link to the article? Bro, that's that to me right there. To me, is disrespectful, bro. I'm like, and then I'm going to explain myself why knockout. Because these are the same people that keep saying, the hell with old media, the hell with old media, F old media, this, that.
And then they want to hear from old media, bro.
So now you want a link, man, from old media, proving what I'm trying to tell you that I'm telling you before they did? Bro, that's disrespectful, bro. Because even when old media gets some of the information, they get half of the shit wrong anyway. At least I'm giving you the shit raw.
Fact.
You know,
that's why I told people yesterday, like shit, Jesus Ramos, he fighting Santa Maria on Tank Davis undercard. I got that information from Kano, y'all.
And that ain't out yet.
That's a great fight.
That ain't out yet.
Damn good fight. Yeah.
That information ain't out yet. Go Google it and see if you can find it. You're not gonna find it.
No.
Okay.
And y'all know what I think. Oh, Jesus, where is it? Hold on, I got it. Hold on.
And you know who that is? He's fighting, right? That's the guy that beat.
Yeah, that's the dude that beat Abel Ramos.
Fight.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think of Jesus right there. Yeah, yeah, I like Jesus. I like Jesus Ramos. He beat the shit and beat up the dude that beat Julian J. Rock Williams. I'm just saying.
But yeah, man,
He nice, bro. So that's all you got on the spin shit though, man. Are you like where you at with it, bro? Like what month you think is happening, dog?
Man, I'm gonna say October, November sometime. I always said it was gonna be late this year. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if I was to guess somewhere right in there, man. By the way, Jesus Ramos got a dope ass tracksuit made for his fight too, man. I got that. I got the exclusive and shit. But anyway, nah, man, I think it's gonna happen towards closer to the end of the year, man. But that does give a lot of people time to prepare, and it gives people time to save, man, to go ahead and start preparing for a flight to Vegas, and put set money aside for the hotel rooms and shit like that, man. So it's a good thing that they're gonna space it out like that, man. I will say this though, man. I spoke on it this morning, man, but I might as well cook on it a little bit on your panel too, man. That I really do. I never wanted to crucify Bud because I knew what was going on behind the scenes. But the one thing I do agree with everybody, and I did think it was a mistake by Bud, was not showing up to the fight. Because had he walked through them ropes after that fight, the place would have went berserk.
Agreed.
The promotion for it would have been sold and shit. And I think that was a missed opportunity for Bud Crawford, man. He should have did that, man. And not just for the fans, bro, but for himself. That would have put more money in his pocket.
Promotion would have been on every media site.
So I thought it was a mistake,
like
man.
WWE in there that night.
That shit would have been lit. Look, let me get your thoughts on the TJ on the comments that I read, and then we get into it ain't a smoke session, but I want everybody in the chat, everybody that knows somebody, send them a message or something. I want to talk to everybody that's criticizing Tank right now, bro.
Hey,
I need y'all. I need
The
y'all.
Tank Defense League is out, baby.
I need you. Ain't no Tank Defense League. These is facts.
Hey.
I'm tired of people acting like I don't be criticizing Tank and shit. Nah, I criticize him when it's justified. But shit,
I got all the smoke.
But shit, he don't deserve no criticism right now. I won't smoke with everybody. They got a problem with Tank right now, bro. So please pull up,
bro. I'm gonna leave your panel, man. I only came on for the spin thing. I'm gonna let you do your thing with Tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all do your thing, man. But
already, bro. I appreciate you hopping up, man. Take it easy, bro.
Yep.
TJ, what you got on this Earl Spin stuff, man? So I can talk to the haters one time.
Dude, I'm so torn because I'm such a fan of both Bud and Spence, man. But you know, I'm a fan of, at the end of the day, whoever I got the most money on. But I love his energy about it. I love his persona, his fucking characteristics with Spence, man. But this is such a prestigious fight because you got the golden division, a welterweight division. These are two top 5 pound for pound fighters, both undefeated, never lost. This is for undisputed, the unifying. And you could probably have a trilogy fight with this. Like, this is unheard of. You know, they're both in their prime, both coming off their best wins, knocking out Ugas, knocking out Porter. You know, it's got to happen. It's gonna be massive. It's gonna be huge. So I don't know. It's one of those things you got to see because Spence got the size. He's got the best jab at 147, and as special as Spence is, Bud is like stupid special. You know, so it's really one of those fights that's going to be an awesome breakdown to do, and hopefully we get it, you know, by this fall. We'll see what happens. A massive Vegas fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree, man. I'm watching some footage that my brother Ghost just sent me, man. Demetrius Andrade beating the shit out of somebody right now, bro. I got distracted. I'm watching him put it in work on some sparring partner, bro. That shit nasty what he doing to that dude, bro. God damn.
It's a shame he don't have a signature win, bro. Billy Joe Saunders, if he didn't pop dirty, that would have been that dude.
Yeah, man.
All
right,
so if he beat Billy Joe, then Billy Joe probably never get that Canelo fight.
He would have never had that Canelo fight. Probably would have been.
And then Canelo would have had to see. He would have had to see Demetrius Andrade at that point.
Yeah.
He'd had to see him. Man, let's get to the main topic, man. We done been on about a little over an hour and 20 minutes. And it was a good conversation that broke out on my brother Key panel. I've been texting with him. He said he gonna be up here, so hopefully he can come up on the panel in a minute. He's trying to take care of the kids and stuff, but he'll be up here. But I want to talk, and anybody else, bro. I got the good package. I wouldn't pay for that shit, and I only got 4 people up here. I can hold room for 6 more haters. I know it's a lot of y'all, bro. 6 people that's criticizing Tank right now. Come up. I don't want everybody on the panel that agree with me because I feel confident enough in my stance to where I can take it. I can take it, and that's what the platform is for everybody to get their shit off and talk their shit. So people are criticizing Tank because Tank came out in a recent interview. He was on the Gilly the Kid. I think it's called $1 million something, man. Anybody know
worth of game? $1
million worth of game. There we go. He was on the $1 million worth of game, and they asked him straight up. They said, "Yo, Tank, did you ever go to Floyd and ask Floyd for the big fights?" And Tank Davis said, "Nah, I ain't never been in there to be honest." And then he explained what usually happens. He said, "I usually have my fight. Once I win my fight, they tell me, hey, this when you coming back." And then at that time, they call me with a name. Boom, I get the name, and then we get on. So long story short, they make his fights. He wasn't asking for shit. And you got people that's like, bro, knockout, bro. You can't defend this shit, bro. That just means Tank never wanted the big fights, bro. Tank is just happy fighting trash, bro. He don't want the big fights. He don't want no smoke. And then Tank Davis came out and he said, "Look, I want the winner of Haney and Kambosos." And then they tell me, "Nah, bro, he just doing that shit because he know they tied up. He don't really want to fight them. He just doing that shit because they want to tie up." He said, "Well, if I can't get them, I'll fight Ryan Garcia." Man, shit, Ryan Garcia ain't shit. He trash. He garbage. Which I agree. Like, I don't think shit is Ryan Garcia, but he probably the second or third biggest name down in the division. So a lot of people that do think highly of him. I'm not one of them. But long story short, that people got a lot of smoke for Tank right now. I ain't gonna say my piece. I tried to say my piece earlier, but I couldn't get a word out, bro. But I'm gonna say my piece in a minute. But I want to let the panel say what they think. So Right side, I'm sure you know what's going on. I'm sure you know the whole situation, man. What do you have on this? Does Tank want the smoke, number one? And number two, should we be criticizing him right now?
So, first question, does he want the smoke? I can only go off of my opinion on that question, right? I know he just called out Daley-Healey and Kambosos, the winner of that, calling out Ryan Garcia. I see him. I think he wants. I always thought Tank want the smoke. I don't think he's ducking nobody. I don't think he's running from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I think what actually is going on is the same thing that goes on with a lot of fighters. It's just Tank is a bigger name, and so they, like you said, he just fighting the folks that they putting in front of him. But I think that all of this will be answered after this next fight. When we see the way he moves as far as promotional brands and all that all that goes, that's when we're going to see if he really wants to smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I was listening to somebody, and they were talking about, the PBC and Top Rank can do business when it's Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, right? And I was like, yeah, that was a big fight. It's a reason for that fight to be made. My thing is this, though. My thing is now with Tank Davis going to be a free agent, there are no excuses. Regardless of wherever he signs, I don't care where he signs. Wherever he signs, he should be able to get a big fight, a legacy type fight. You know what I'm saying? And so, at the end of the day, I don't think we can answer that question honestly if we don't say it's gonna. And I'm glad to hear him come out saying what he's saying. When he was younger, I understand he wasn't as dedicated to the sport. People like to bring that up. He was young. You know what I'm saying? The dude was still young, but the way he has matured. I think this is the perfect time for it. And so and then when you look at the prime of a fighter, when do they hit their prime? Around 26, 27.
That's mid-20s, late 20s, yeah.
Exactly. And so that's where he's at right now in that prime. He should be looking to fight the bigger fights. And he's become more vocal about it on different shows now. So I think he wants the smoke. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's going to be a wait and see situation as far as when this Rolly fight is over and how he moves after that, so that's kind of where I'm at on it right now.
Already. KP, what's your take on Tank right now?
Tank just don't want to smoke.
Who?
Now this is my logic. I'm going to be logic. If you are the biggest fighter in 30, 35, 40 weight classes, biggest fighter, you can sell out any arena. You can fight who you want to fight. You get to pick the fights. So the ball is in your court. Now, by you not fighting any other guys that's in and around your weight class, we got. I'm just naming names besides promotional outfits and all of that. Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, George Kambosos. We haven't seen any of those 5 fights. Tank Davis is older than Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. He's younger than Lomachenko. He hasn't fought none of these guys. I'm just going by what you do. What you say don't matter to me. That's politician type shit. Politicians say a lot of stuff. That's what promoters are, politicians. That's all it is. At the end of the day, if you asking me to pay pay-per-view to watch you fight, you can't run out here and fight Rolly Romero and ask me to pay for that. When I'm a boxing fan and I've been watching Floyd Mayweather fight Diego Corrales on HBO, you ain't about to stick me up. He can stick somebody else up, but he ain't going to stick me up. This is my thing. If you're going to ask me to pay for it, Tank Davis, fight those guys. I'll buy those. I'd happily give you my money. Happily hand it right over to you early when you sign the fights. But you're not fighting them. By the time Floyd Mayweather was that age, he had already fought Corrales, Castillo, and all those guys. And some of them wasn't even on pay-per-view. Somehow we have gotten to the market now in boxing where they shovel us crap and then they sell it on pay-per-view as if it's something that's good. It's trash. Trash is trash, and I'm not buying it.
TJ, what you got on Tank right now?
Well, my man's just spitting some facts. So, Tank's acting like an employee. They tell him when to fight, who he's fighting, when to train. Tank's past that, man. Tank's a boss. He doesn't need that. Just like Mayweather left, Mayweather became a boss. Tank needs to be a boss and stop being an employee, you know? He can shot call himself. So it's tough to defend because I have to defend him because I know his skill set. But the biggest problem with Tank is they say, who's he fought? What's his resume? He's wasting his career. You can't defend him fighting Rolly Romero. You can't defend him fighting Mario Barrios. You can't defend him with Isaac Cruz. You know, he should be in the big fights. And I understand the whole belt situation where they say they don't want to pay sanctioning fees and belts don't matter, but belts do matter. Look at Kambosos and what he was able to do to Devin-Haney with the leverage of having belts. Belts can create leverage and get you more money, give you a bigger platform. So I don't know that whole situation. Of course, he's talking, and I know he wants to smoke, and I personally believe he's probably the most skilled at 135, but he's never going to have the chance to prove it without getting in those big fights. He should be calling out Loma. He should be calling out the winner of Cambo and Haney, you know, and Ryan Garcia is probably a waste of time, but Ryan Garcia's probably got one of the biggest followings in the United States at 135. You know that. So Tank, you know, I can't. It's just a bad situation that he's in, I feel like, and he needs to separate himself.
And Kay, I want to hit one more thing on that.
Go ahead.
I think Tank Davis, man, I think he get or a lot of fans come at him because of what some of the younger fighters are doing. When you have Shakur moving the way he is, Devin-Haney moving the way he is, when you have those younger fighters in the similar weight division moving like that, you know what I'm saying? And then you do have Tank saying, when I think it was when the Kambosos of T, I can't remember who it was, but he was like, hey, I'll beat you, but not for the belts, you know what I'm saying? Which I ain't got no problem with that if he's fighting the best. My thing is just it comes across a certain type of way to other fans when they're trying to compare Tank, especially with us all saying that we think he the goods, you know what I mean? I think Devin-Haney will beat him, you know that, but it is what it is. And so at the end of the day, I think that because of how individuals around him, how they're moving, it shines the spotlight on him being a little older, the bigger name, and not being in the bigger fights that some of these other fighters are starting to get now. If you look back at it, even he was getting criticism to some degree, but we understood why he was moving the way he did. Now, because you do see a Shakur about to go and unify, you see a Devin-Haney fighting for undisputed. Now it's like, okay, Tank, what's your legacy gonna be? It stopped being about the money for him now. It's more about legacy. When he was younger and he was making those $1 million or however much he was making per fight, you can't be mad at that. The man, he was putting his family in a great financial situation. And now that he's done that, now we want to see you build your legacy because we want to see that you the goods, that we all can sit on the panel up here and say that this man is the goods. The skill set that you have, the power that you have is different from anybody else in the sport of boxing damn near right now. I don't know anybody who's punching like Tank right now in the sport of boxing, bro. And so especially at that size, that compact skill set, the footwork, the speed, man, Tank Davis is a great fighter, bro. And so now we just want to see it in the ring. We want to stop saying he's a great fighter off of the eye test and say, nah, this dude can fight. This was the top of the division, and Tank went and whooped his ass. That's what we want to see.
Okay.
Can I add this real quick knockout and then
go ahead. Go ahead, because I'm a cook, but I want y'all to get it all out
real quick. You know, one thing that we always said, everybody that's on this panel, I guarantee y'all said this when y'all was younger. Man, I get in the ring with Mike Tyson for $1 million. Tank Davis is the lottery ticket at 135. Why would you run away from the biggest check you could get? It makes no sense. So if he's the lottery ticket, everybody runs towards the lottery ticket. I see people playing the lottery today at the gas station. It makes no sense. So what I'm saying is this. He's the guy. Everybody else around him is trying to get the pay-per-view. They can't get the pay-per-view without Tank Davis. So I don't see them running from him because they got to run towards him to get the money. They prize fighters. So at the end of the day, it makes no logical sense. I'm using logic, reason, and the facts. It makes no sense for them to run away from him. And he's the only puncher that we got left because Deontay Wilder is now gone. Punchers sell all the time, no matter what era. That's it. Go ahead, Notto.
Hold on, Knockout. I know you're gonna go. Hold on.
Dang, bro. God damn. How many times you need to go, bro?
Hey, I'm treating you on the panel early today, baby. Anytime you ready to say something, I'm cutting you out.
Yeah, brother. I got done early. Now I'm getting done anyway in my own shit. That's crazy, bro. Go ahead.
The other thing is it goes into the mentality. One reason I like Devin Haney so much is I think he's a great fighter, but also the mentality that he has. I think he has that old school mentality as far as wanting to fight the best. You know what I'm saying? Just that old school mentality. Before I jumped on and watched y'all on T Show, another channel, they had an interview with Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? So I was checking that out, and just that mentality of I don't care who has I don't care whoever got the belts. That's who's supposed to be the best. That's who I want to fight. And that's what I want to see from Tank. Not so much. And we can all look and we know, even if they don't have a belt, we know that Lomachenko is at the top of the division, right? Because of his skill set. We know that if a Teofimo was still down at 35, he would be considered at the top of the division. And so because of that, that's the mentality I want my fighters to have. I want them to have that old school, bro. Hey, I don't care who you is. Let's get in the ring and, hey, let's do it. And I think now, I think that because of the criticism Tank is getting, that's starting to come out of him, where before it was more about becoming financially stable. Now that he is extremely stable, now I think he can really let that dog run wild. And like I said, we want to see what he's gonna do with this after this Rolly fight. Go ahead, K. I'm on mute.
Nah, you good, bro. This shit. This is an open platform for all y'all. I love talking boxing with y'all, man. So I typed in earlier, context matters. And another word I should have typed in was OGs. So a couple of people, and I was trying to listen to all y'all while y'all were talking, because I don't plan on changing anybody's mind, but just give y'all my perspective, and you can hopefully see why I view it the way I view it, because I try to base everything that I say off of trying to have a sound logic and trying to use facts to formulate my opinion, and then just give it best to the people as I can. So context matters in OGs, the OG part of it. So hoping and thinking that Tank Davis at 27 years old, as a quote unquote older person, older human being, should be moving and behaving the way that we see Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney moving and behaving. I would argue that those fighters are older than Tank Davis. Knockout, fuck, like older, bro. They 23, 24, he 27. What you talking about, knockout? It's proven that when you have a father figure in your life, you mature quicker because you have someone to show you the ropes. You have someone to show you how to do things, how not to do things, especially for a young man to have a father, in his life. Like, he shows him how to be a man. Devin Haney has that with Bill Haney. Been there from the jump. Son, this is how you do it. Son, this is how you work. Son, this is what you do. This is what you don't do. At the dinner tables, at the boxing gym, in the car ride, Bill Haney was always there, signing the deal, what deal not to take, how to maneuver, what snakes to watch out for, who really got your best interest at heart. Devin Haney was right there, and Bill Haney was right there with him. Shakur Stevenson had his grandfather the whole time, bro. Still has him to this day. So a 23, 24-year-old man that has been molded from the time he was an infant and had that father figure in his life is probably going to be more mature. It's probably going to be able to talk better. It's probably going to understand their sense of self-worth more than someone who's getting their shit out the mud from the gutter, who ain't never had shit, who really came from the hood. Like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, like, yeah, bro, you might have been around that, but Tank from the hood for real, bro. Like, mama really strung out. Daddy really wasn't their type shit. The shit that people rap about, like he lived that shit coming up. He didn't have nobody showing him what to do. But he got all this talent. He got all this potential, but no guidance. Now, you can say Calvin Ford, but Calvin Ford is at the gym, and then when Tank Davis go home, he ain't living with Calvin. Calvin didn't adopt him. He cared for him in the gym, did the best he could. I'm sure he probably spent the night sometimes, but he wasn't living with him. So to me, that's why the difference in maturity. To me, that's why Tank Davis is just now 27 coming into his own, because he didn't have the advantages that some of these fighters that we are comparing him to have, bro. He just didn't. This ain't no narrative. This ain't me making shit up. These are facts that everybody can look up. So that's the first point when it comes to moving like Devin Haney, or talking like Shakur, or putting yourself in certain situations. They've had people guiding them their whole lives, bro. He didn't have that shit. Now to the point about not asking for big fights from Floyd Mayweather. And I was trying to make this point to y'all earlier, bro. Not going into Leonard Ellaby's office and asking for the big fights in the past. Number one, when you 23 years old, because let's keep in mind, he asked for the big fight in 2019, August of 2019. Everybody in the chat, y'all know how I do. Go look it up if you don't believe me. If you're on the panel and you don't believe me, go look it up and then come back and tell me I'm wrong. August of 2019, Tank Davis said, Lomachenko, the time is now. Lomachenko still ain't responded. He still ain't said shit to Tank Davis. But up until 2019, if Tank Davis is 27 right now, that means he was 24 years old. So up until he was 24, yeah, he wasn't asking for no fights and shit. Because you tell me a 23, 22, 24-year-old dude from the hood who really came from the hood, no father, had to go to group homes and foster care and shit, grandmama fighting for custody, trying to come up right. You understand what I'm saying? Tell me somebody like that who ain't never had shit. You got Floyd Mayweather. Hey, man, you ain't got to do shit. Just do what we tell you to. Here go a condo. Hey, man, you good, bro. You the star. You the man. Here go $1 million. Hey, man, you the star, man. Shit, man. Look, man, take my Lambo to the fight. Hey, man, you don't worry about what they talking about, bro. Don't worry about what they talking about. Look, man, shit, here goes some jewelry, bro. Hey, you get this knockout, bro? Shit, I got an extra 100,000 for you, bro. Who at 22, 23 years old is questioning that shit? Who at 22, 23 years old, coming from the upbringing that he came from, gonna be like, yeah, bro, look, I think you can do better. I think you need to go get me this, or you need to go get me that. Bruh, ain't nobody doing that shit. It's unrealistic, bro, if you really consider what this young man done came through, bro. So now here he is, 27. Started calling for the smoke in 2019, August of 2019. When he was 24 years old, started calling for Lomachenko. February of 2021, please, everybody go fact check this shit, please, bro. February of 2021, Calvin Ford comes out after Teofimo Lopez beats up Lomachenko. Calvin Ford comes out. We want Teofimo Lopez. Now, everybody in the sound of my voice will be like, yeah, Derrick James, he got Errol Spence's best interest in his heart. Oh, yeah, Derrick James, when he talking for Errol Spence. If he's saying it, then that must mean that's what Errol Spence wants, because they lockstep. Well, Calvin Ford been training Tank Davis longer than Derrick James been training Errol Spence. So how come when Calvin Ford say some shit, oh, that ain't what Tank want? We need to hear Tank say it. We need Tank. Tank don't really want smoke. So February of 2021, they was calling for Teofimo Lopez. Then November of 2021, Tank Davis comes out, does the Last Stand podcast with Brian Custer, leading up to his fight with Isak Pitbull Cruz. Brian Custer, hey, who do you want to fight? Do you want Devin Haney? Do you want Kambosos? Do you want Lomachenko? I want all them guys. I'll be the last man standing when the smoke clears. When everything's said and done, it's going to be me. I'm that one. February of 2022. Multiple interviews now as they coming out. Calvin Ford again in February. We want Lomachenko. I think it's going to be a chess match. That's the fight we waiting for. Because he can't do the stuff with Tank that he do with them other guys. Facts. Said that shit. Now you got fucking just yesterday, the clip that we done all heard. I want the winner of Devin Haney and Kambosos. Bro, Tank, man, look. Tank just saying that shit. He just saying that shit. He don't really want the winner because he know they already got a 2-fight deal. All right, cool. So explain to me how Yordenis Ugas and Errol Spence was already signed, but the WBA ordered a tournament that made Yordenis Ugas have to go back on that until they were able to pay some step-aside money, and then he was able to fight Errol Spence. Had he not paid that step-aside money, we'd have had Yordenis Ugas in the tournament that the WBA ordered, even though he already had a signed fight to fight Errol Spence. So you think that the WBA can't step in and mandate Tank Davis to get the winner? Is anybody Tank Davis George Kambosos, Devin Haney, any of them bigger than Earl Spence. So they'll do that shit to Earl Spence, but they won't do it to them. So miss me with that shit. So now he's coming out. He's calling out fighters. He's saying who he want to fight. And regardless of what we think about Ryan, I think he's sloppy. I think he's not as good as people make him out to be. I think his feet are horrible. I think Tank Davis probably knock his ass out inside of 6 rounds. But to act like he ain't a big name and that ain't somebody that everybody wouldn't fight if they had the chance, and that he wrong for calling him out. When Ryan Garcia called him out first, I thought that's what we want. Somebody call you out, you call him back out. Ryan Garcia said he knock him out inside of 2 rounds. Ryan Garcia said he'll KO Tank Davis, talking all that shit, memes and everything. But when Devin Haney couldn't get the Ryan Garcia fight, and Ryan Garcia was fighting interim tournaments and shit, when he was doing that, everybody was like, "Oh, bro, you a duck, bro. You need to fight Devin Haney." "Oh, bro, what's up? Like you gonna fight another interim man?" Devin Haney can't even get his mandatory to fight him. But now Tank Davis call him out. He ain't that good. So all I'm saying is, bro, yes, at 23, 24, and you can, I'll even say, if you want to say till 25, at those ages, bro, yeah, he wasn't calling for smoke. He wasn't doing what we see the great young Devin Haney doing right now. He wasn't doing that shit. But can you blame him? If you grew up how he grew up and somebody put all that shit in your face at 22, 23, 24 years old, would you be trying to get them to do some different shit, or would you be happy? What's happening is he's maturing before our eyes. What's happening is he's realizing, all right, bro, I done had money for a while. They're saying this dude better than me and I'll cook him. They're saying that dude is the man right now and I'll beat his ass, bro. Give me these fights. Nah, Tank, we can't get you these fights. You need to fight Rolly. Nah, Tank, we're gonna put you in there with Barrios. Nah, Tank, we trying to do this, we trying to do that. If he don't want smoke, why is there tension with him and Floyd Mayweather right now? Oh, the KO, that's fake, bro. They just doing that to promote the fight. All right, cool. So promoting the fight is Floyd Mayweather having a press conference the exact same day as Tank Davis, and Tank Davis being pissed off about it. That's supposed to be some good promotion, or is that Floyd being petty, bro? They literally at odds. And if you think that it's all fake publicity, so you telling me both Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis are just flat out bold-faced ass liars, I find that hard to believe, bro. What's much more likely is what we're seeing, in my opinion, bro. So the young man is calling for the smoke right now. I believe he do want the smoke. And if we're going to fault him for what he was doing at 23, 24 years old, bro, then a lot of us would look in the mirror and be like, damn, I was 23, 24. I was a fool. So that's my take on the shit, bro. I believe he want the smoke. I believe he matured later than those young men because he didn't have the advantages that they have. He didn't have the help, and that's cool because that's what made him who he is, bro. Through all that shit, he still came out and he became him. So no sob story, no sad shit, none of that shit. But at the end of the day, bro, they had certain advantages and they took advantage of them. They did what works for them. He doing what works for him, and he's just now realizing, thanks to Devin Haney, in my opinion, oh shit, bro, like hold up. This is what the people say they like. Like I still got love and shit, but they kind of on Devin Haney jock right now. And I'll fuck both of them up. Man, give me these fights, bro. What we doing? And now he at odds with his promotional company, talking about this his last fight. He pissed off that he fighting Rolly. And we see all of that shit. But we want to hold on to 3 seconds where he said, I didn't ask for those fights. That's what we holding on to. So let's ignore August of 2019. Let's ignore February of 2021. Let's ignore November of 2021. Let's ignore February of 2022. Let's ignore April of 2022. Let's ignore all these times where he has showed us that he wants to smoke. Let's ignore him being pissed that he fighting Rolly. Let's ignore him going at Floyd Mayweather. Let's ignore Floyd Mayweather all but confirming, hey, everything good comes to an end. I did the best I could with the kid. That sounds like past tense shit to me. Let's ignore all of that, right? Let's ignore that shit and let's focus on the 3 seconds that he said, oh, I didn't ask them for the fights. That shit wasn't news to me, bro, and it's still not news. I'll be proven right or wrong over time if he stays with Floyd, and y'all know how I give it up, bro. If he stay with Floyd, and we get a bullshit fight, after all of this shit, y'all know I'm on his neck. Y'all know I'm on his neck. No, I don't consider it that. I mean, you pay sanctioning fees and shit, but if the regular title is a world title, that means we counting the time that Canelo Alvarez moved up and fought Rocky Fielding. But you are paying sanctioning fees on it. But I like the primary belts, bro. So I'm glad that they doing that whole movement, getting rid of the WBA title and shit, bro. I really, really am. But if it's just a regular title, then I want you to go get that real shit. And that's the crazy thing. Like when Rolly fight got announced, I like, bro, there are like 5 other opponents I want to see Tank fight instead. When Barrios fight got announced, I'm like, bro, there's like 6 people I'd rather see him fight. They need to do better. He needs to do better. And now that he's doing it, we still criticize him. I just don't get it, bro. But that's my take on it, man. Y'all can go ahead and respond to it. I know I said a lot, but y'all feel free to chime in, bro.
I'm gonna say this real quick. I think Tank Davis is a hell of a fighter. We need to see him in the water, though. This is what I get out of Tank Davis's background, like you said, and I've seen it before, and we all seen it if we grew up in the hood. It's very similar if you was watching Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? Furious Styles and Trey. And then the other kids don't got their daddy. You see how they ended up. So I understand the story and the whole nine, but this is what I'm thinking I'm seeing knockout. Analyzing Tank the way I analyze Tank and watching, he's a puncher. He's very, very similar psychologically, I believe, to Mike Tyson. And I just don't know if he's going to be able to go back when he fight one of them guys that punch him in the mouth like that, like Holyfield did Tyson. I think he's going to break. That's just what I think of it. Everybody ain't got to believe it the way I believe it. That's just what I think he is. And that's my thoughts on him.
Right side?
I think you brought up some very good points. And one thing I want to say, it's so interesting how you were bringing up the point about Tank not having his father around versus Shakur having his granddad, Dev having Bill there. And a lot of times, like if you look at interview, you know what I'm saying, that he did with Kambosos, people were kind of shitting on him for having his father beside him. You know what I'm saying? Saying
bullshit.
Right. No, I'm with you. I agree with you.
Yeah.
And that's my thing though, is I think the same way we bring out the way Tank has lacked that piece of it and how it may have slowed some of his development, which the great thing is he did have a Coach Calvin there, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He did at least have somebody, you know what I'm saying, somebody there who was able to kind of lay some ground rules for him. Tank's still gonna be Tank, but it was a little more structured there when you have that man in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I agree with what you're saying. The other thing I'll say, though, is although I agree with that, a lot of these fans out here, they don't care. They don't care nothing about that. And because they don't care nothing about it, then they gonna say what they gonna say regardless as far as coming at Tank in that situation. As I said before, this is the perfect moment. I'm so happy the way that things are happening for him because although people are calling him out, saying whatever they want to about him, you know what I'm saying, whether he don't want the big fights, whatever, this is his it came at the prime this is the best time for it to happen. Right when you about to get out your contract. And now you're going to be more in control of your career and able to make whatever fights you deem necessary as far as the big legacy fights for you in your mind. This is the prime time. And so I'm not answering the question as far as, like I said, I think he want to smoke, but we will find out if he really want to smoke after this Rolly fight and the way that he starts to move. And with Floyd saying what he already said, I really honestly I believe that he could stay with Floyd and still make the big fights happen. I don't think that side of the street stuff is really that big of a deal with Tank because not
for Floyd and them.
Say it again.
Not for Floyd and them. It's not. They can get fights.
Exactly.
They can get fights, but I don't know if they want to, bro. He just need to do whatever. Like what you got GTD promotions for, bro. Like I don't understand these guys like him, Crawford. I don't understand these guys like, bro. Like you and Tank is younger than Crawford. That's like people acting like he done waited so long. Homie, 27. He'll be 28 in November, bro. He's 27. That's young, bro. That's young. But so why you make GTD if you just gonna get somebody like, bro? I don't know if his people will ever hear this shit. Shout out to the people over there on the Rise channel and shit that be in the Upton Gym. Hopefully this shit will get to them one way or another, bro, and this will get in his ear. But bro, you need as a fighter, bro, you get as little, you need as little people in your pocket as possible. And if I said that incorrectly, I apologize. But the less people in your pocket, the better. And it's Tank Davis, bro. When you pick up the phone, I don't give a damn if you calling to Top Rank. I don't give a damn if you calling to the Zone, Pro Bellum, Triller, whoever he called at 135, 140, whoever he called.
It's the biggest fight.
They picking up that phone and they like, shit, what we trying to do? We making a fight. What we doing?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so if you got Al Heyman as your manager and you got GTD Promotions and shit, look at what Earl doing, bro. Al Heyman is his advisor.
Hey,
he got Man Down Promotions and he rocking.
Hey, Knockout.
That's all I'm saying, bro. What up?
About this, bro? Tank Davis at 135 as a pay-per-view star, bro. He is bigger than Floyd was at 135. Floyd wasn't that big at 135. He didn't get big till Gotti.
He had to move up, didn't he? To like 140
Right,
to
that's
fight
at
Gotti.
140. That was at 140. Floyd wasn't even as big as Tank is as far as pay-per-view at 135, bro.
No,
that's my whole point. Like, bro, he's selling pay-per-views and he sold Atlanta. He done sold different states out.
It ain't even
Floyd
so much
wasn't
the
selling out
pay-per-view
like
for me,
that.
bro. It's that wherever he go, the stadium pack out, bro. That's what's really impressive to me. People show up.
That's my main point with him. He's a puncher, and he's the only one we got in boxing right now. If you really sit and think about it, he's the only puncher. A little dude, a 5'3" dude.
I can't be hard because I ain't like this, man. I'm fortunate, but I can't be hard because I know people with similar backgrounds to him that didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't did half of what he did. So when I see him finally at 27 starting to come into his own, I don't give a damn about what he said he didn't do 2 or 3 years ago, bro. Because I know for the last 2 years he has been calling for smoke on multiple occasions. So I ain't gonna shit on him. And then bro, I'd say this. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I'd say this. He's at a great time as far as his size and whatever. And with those guys floating around, they most likely gonna go to higher weights than he does. Because physically, most of them dudes 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah,
he 5'3". So he's a 30, 35 at
least. He's 5'5", man.
Man, I was thinking 5'3". I was thinking
man, the size of he the height of a straw weight, bro. He can fight at 105. God damn.
He 5'5", 5'4", same thing.
Hey man, look, as a vertically challenged brother myself, man, get that man his inches, man. Get that man his couple inches. I want all of mine, bro.
Man, well, look, Knockout. He can put on some of them Porter Reeboks. He'll be all right.
Facts, bro. Put your hoes on. He'll be good in the mud, bro.
Hey, but you know, this the thing though. If you go look at Tank, and you know, we all check box rec. You know what I'm saying? I just pulled up his previous fights. According to box rec, bro, the man fighting decent competition. I'm just saying, 4-star.
Bro, I really didn't want to do it, bro. Cause I could really just talk about like, bro, who these dudes fought that's better than Leo Santa Cruz, bro.
Yeah,
like real talk. Like, do we see what Pedraza's looking like right now?
Yeah, Pedraza still look good.
Like, bro, I'm just asking, bro. Like, who have people fought? Like, who the people we want to see him fight? We want to see him fight like Devin Haney. We want to see him fight Kambosos. Are we sure that I'll say so? Kambosos' best win is Teofimo Lopez,
whose best win is Loma, and we don't know if Loma is even that good because he don't never fight nobody.
Devin Haney's best win is Jorge Linares. Like, are we saying that we're certain that Jorge Linares and Teofimo Lopez, are we saying for sure they better than Jose Pedraza, bro?
No, we don't know that.
Like, bro, he got some shit.
I don't think we're saying that.
But
I don't think people expect so much from him. Hard.
Go ahead, bro. My bad. Do you think?
I don't think people would be as hard if he wasn't pay-per-viewing it, bro. I don't think they would be as
because you gotta pay your money and shit. I mean, like if he was coming on Showtime and shit, you'd be cool. But you like shit, if you gonna charge me $80, then
put
shit,
I
need to see who I'm asking for. I feel it.
Bro,
and I agree with you.
Though, Knockout. Think about it, Knockout. We living in the real world right now. Everything is changing every day. You asking me for $80, but you're not giving me $80 value. And $80 ain't $80 no more. You just went to the grocery store, I'm pretty sure, in the last week. $80 ain't $80.
But check it, KP. If I'm telling y'all, look, I'm ready for Loma, and then don't nobody say shit, or if I'm telling y'all, look, bro, listen, like all these dudes can get it, or I tell y'all out my mouth, like, look, man, I'm the top dog. I want all those guys, but then they don't go get them for me. Like, what can I do other than just wait on my contract? The man is pissed off right now, bro. I don't know if y'all ever seen Tank Davis just mad at a press conference.
I think he mad. I think
like, did y'all see how he was talking to Rolly and barking on Rolly?
Hey, Dundada, come talk about it on the panel, bro. Come talk about it since I'm so
These
wrong
people
about
be
it.
all in the
Come
chat.
talk about
They
it,
never
Dundada.
click the link, bro. They never click the link, bro.
Dundada, my brother, man. I love Dundada.
I mean, some of them I be in agreeing with sometimes, like, but I be like, man, why you gonna type all that in the chat, bro? You can't talk. You know what I'm saying? You ain't a mute.
Mm-hmm. Dundada, he came up to the panel one time, bro.
Yeah.
But
I just like this.
He came on one time. I remember
articulate that
one
point.
time.
You know what I'm saying?
One time. Says Loma was fighting T.O. and chasing title in 2019. That's cool. That's cool. But I'm just saying he ain't said shit in 2020 or 2021. He ain't said shit about Tank. Or 2022. I don't hear him. I'm just saying the man said he want to fight, bro. His trainer like saying he want to fight. I don't know.
You know what? You know what? Knockout too is like this too. Tank has been seen all that time for the last 5 years around Errol Spence and Adrian Broner. They was pay-per-view stars, right? They are pay-per-view guys. So he's on pay-per-view. So like if you just think about Adrian Broner's pay-per-views, you don't think about Adrian Broner versus nobody that you just thought didn't have no chance to beat him on pay-per-view.
Matter of fact, he was an underdog in a lot of his pay-per-views.
Yeah.
And a lot of Adrian Broner pay-per-view, he would fight. Here's the thing too, bro. Like, and this is why I want people to watch the whole interview. So in one breath, you heard Tank say that, but what I don't feel like people is saying enough of, and how I believe he's such a dog, and why I disagree with the point that you made about him folding if he got hit in the mouth or something, kind of how Tyson did when Holyfield popped up. No one, ain't nobody at 135, nothing close to Evander Holyfield. But anyway, one thing I do want to say though,
I'm gonna tell you who I think he is.
I know. Give me a second, then you can tell me. I bet you I probably can pick.
Go ahead.
I can guess the name. But one thing I will say though, that he also said in that interview, they said, "Who would you want to spar?" He said, "I want to spar Errol Spence." They said, "Why you want to spar Errol Spence?" He like, "I heard he hit hard. I want to see how hard he hit." That's some shit only a dog would say, bro. Like I don't think he gonna fold if somebody hit him, bro. He the type that let himself get hit so he can get his shit off, bro. So he can counter your shit or catch you with some shit to put your ass out of there, bro. So I don't really see him folding like that, to be honest with you, bro. I don't think he'll fold under the pressure. Matter of fact, I think, you know how they say pressure busts pipes or pressure can make a diamond? I think when he get put under pressure, you're going to see the best of him. Just my opinion. But what was you about to say? What was you about to say about the Evander Holyfield comment? I'm interested. Are they at 135?
I think the
is the person you talking about at 135?
I think the profile of the guy knockout, the guy that went to the Olympics.
Hold on. Don't tell me yet. Don't tell me yet. But is he at? Just give me a hint. And I'm gonna try to guess it. Is he at 135 right now?
No.
Oh, you talking about Shakur?
That's the guy.
Shakur, the only one I give a shot right now, or ever.
That's the guy. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you that I think
he's the only one.
I think that's the guy. It just take a certain guy, man. It's certain guys that got certain guys' number. I was a big Shane Mosley fan, bro. Shane Mosley was my guy. One night he met a guy, and when he met that guy, it changed his whole career. And that guy was Vernon Forrest. That was it. Yeah. It's just some guys got the guy. Deontay Wilder's guy was Tyson Fury. Some guys have a guy. That's it. It just is.
Listen, I think Shakur is
I think that's his guy.
I think Shakur is special, but you know what's crazy and why I want to see that fight? I think just like you saying how Shakur could be that guy for Tank, Tank can mess around and be that guy for Shakur too. Because both of them beat the shit out of everybody on each other's resume. Like neither one of them will ever fight anyone like the other. But Shakur's ability to control defense, distance, and how defensively responsible he is, and just his mind for boxing, versus just Tank's sheer athleticism, hand speed, and explosive power, and his boxing skills. Oh, that shit fire, bro. That shit fire. And that's the thing, like, that I know you know about me, KP, and I know you know, right side. Like, when I back a fighter, bro, I don't be trying to protect them and shit. I want to see if I'm right. I want to be able to talk shit. Or if I'm wrong, I'll come and be like, damn, bro, I was wrong. Shit, I got that pick wrong. Or that dude ain't as good as I thought he was and shit. Like, I was high on Williams Zepeda. Y'all don't hear me talk about Williams Zepeda no more. He looked like trash his last fight. Even though he got the win, he looked like straight garbage. I'm on the Jose Valenzuela train right now, goddamn.
Yeah, right, yo.
Shit, bro. I ain't on no fucking, man. Look, I ain't above being wrong, bro. But yeah, Jay, I'm with that. I need to see every matchup, bro, so I can pump my chest if I'm right, bro. That's just how it go with me. Ducking no smoke, no fades, and no shit like that, man. Let's switch gears though, man, and we'll get to the last topic and shit. It's 9:37. I only got a few more minutes anyway. Bro, did y'all see the Jermell Charlo Brian Castano press conference?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Bro, Jermell Charlo talking very spicy, bro.
Man,
he talking.
I ain't seen
He
it.
talking.
When don't he talk spicy, bro?
Bro, he talking. Listen, if you listen to Jermell Charlo, bro, he'll make you want to put all his money on him, bro. He make you want to be like, look, I ain't making no other bets. I got Charlo. I don't give a damn about nothing else. I know Jerome Boots in this might be a lock too, but I'm picking Charlo. I got Charlo by knockout. That boy said, listen, I'm gonna read it to y'all, bro. Oh, go ahead. What were you about to say, KP?
I like him as a fighter, man. But when I seen him last week at the Spence fight and he looked like he was full, man, I got to back up off of that one. He gonna have to prove that one to me. He looked full to me. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Full? You talking about like drinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, man. They party, bro.
Yeah, they always look
They party hard. But that man said, look, I want to knock this motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? The male that y'all knew from when I was fighting 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And I was going in there trying to end that 4-round fight with a knockout. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be that guy for 12 rounds now. He trying to kill something, bro. He trying to kill something. Let me go find some more quotes that he said, bro. He was just on his shit, bro, cussing Castano out. He said he also said I'm gonna have him crying and hurting. I'm gonna have his ass crying and hurting, bro. Man, he said, you don't give people like me opportunities again. I fought for my whole life. I know that I have to seize this opportunity. I'm dead focused and laser sharp. I've been grinding since before his bicep injury. He gave me time to prepare my body. While he was playing games, I've been getting better. I'm going to have him hurting and crying. This isn't about Castano. This is about Jermell Charlo. I want to step up to the plate and be greater than I've ever been. I didn't come this far to give up or let somebody like this come beat me. I know the mistakes that I made in the first fight, and I'm ready to cross the T's and dot the I's on them. I fought at this venue before. He just started talking about the venue and shit. Long story short, yeah, he basically, bro, he talking this shit. He say he about to knock Castano out. He feel like he hurt him way worse than Castano hurt him in their first fight, and he gonna take advantage. And he said towards the end of the fight, y'all gonna see that much more in this second fight, man. What you think, man? You think he talking that shit, man?
Man, he always talking that shit, man. He talk shit for himself, his brother, and anybody else in the camp that might not say nothing. He gonna talk shit for them too, bro. That's my only thing with him. He talk too damn much sometimes, but I ain't mad at him. I like the confidence to some degree, but sometimes I be like, bro, shut the hell up. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think he's a better fighter than Castano is. I like Castano. You know what I'm saying? I had to fight a draw. So I wasn't mad at the draw. I thought
I scored a 7-5 for Castano, but I ain't mad at you scoring it a draw either.
And I was gonna say if they would have counted what I thought was a knockdown when the ropes held up Charlo.
See, I counted that shit. I don't be listening to them right side. I be counting shit.
See,
like my Earl scorecard, I counted that shit as a knockdown, bro. Cause I be wanting to, like, especially like if it's a fighter I'm going for, like if it's a swing round, I always give it to the other fighter and shit. So that way I can feel more comfortable if my guy comes out and wins. Just some crazy superstitious shit I do. But yeah, bro, I feel you on the draw because that was a close-ass fight with a lot of swing rounds, bro. The only thing that was bad was that scorecard that had Charlo 117, 111.
Bro, I don't know what some of these damn judges be looking at, bro. I don't know what the hell these judges be looking at. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But, man, you know, I expect Charlo to come out and be more focused. Especially, Derek James, bro. Derek James is a hell of a trainer, in my opinion. I think he's gonna have Mel where he need to be. Man, I'm gonna tell you, my only problem is he gonna listen? You know what I'm saying? When it come down to it, is he gonna listen to the damn corner? And I know he's gonna be in great shape, that type of thing. But I just get your ass off the ropes, bro. Stay off the fucking ropes this fight. That's all. If you do that, you win the fight easily, in my opinion.
Eat that
bro.
shit in the middle of the ring, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like turn this man to stay in the middle of the ring. I think he wins easy if he stay off the ropes.
Turn him. Use your jab. When you're laying flush, you're gonna hurt him. So just stick to the game plan, bro.
My only problem, I don't know. He hot headed, bro. He got that hot head. You know how Bud is when he wanted when Bud get hit, he want his shit back. Charlo, it ain't the same type of hot headedness, if that makes sense. He kind of when he get hot headed, bro. It ain't just trying.
He ain't hot headed. He hard headed, bro.
Hard. There we go. That's it.
He hard headed.
And that shit be
it's like he don't even listen. Like Derek James was talking to him, he wasn't even looking at him. You know how mad I get like when I talk to somebody or one of my children or somebody like and they don't look at me while I'm talking to them, bro.
But you
like
that shit to snatch their ass up.
Yeah, bro. I'm like you in a fight for your life. I'm telling you how to win this hoe, and you ain't looking at me, bro.
What the hell are you thinking?
Nah, no.
Yeah. So, but I think I like Mel to win the fight as long as once again he follow his game plan, keep that shit in the middle of the ring. I think he could beat Castaño pretty easily. I think he could probably catch him and stop him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just if you go doing that rope-a-dope shit again, I might just stop watching the fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you because. That shit, you
ain't gonna stop watching that fight. You ain't gonna.
I ain't gonna stop. You right. You ain't gonna.
You gonna be yelling at the. You gonna be yelling at the TV and shit, man.
Look,
you ain't gonna stop watching this.
Look, when Lubin was fighting Fundora, bro, and Lubin was staying on the inside, man, I had my hands up in the air. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What are you doing? And so
you didn't think about my pick just a little bit when you was watching that shit,
bro. We picked the same. I picked.
Oh, you picked that's right.
I want Fundora to win, but I was like, Lubin, what the hell are you doing, bro? Get the fuck out
I
of
knew
there,
he couldn't do nothing about that shit, bro. That long range dude can fight, bro. And shout out to my brother Zenith with that $10 in the super chat. He say the complaints about Tank are from hardcore fans. Everything KO said about Tank upbringing is why he is so loved. They identify with him. So y'all may not like the pay-per-view, but his fan base is rocking. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. He got people, when you got a story that people resonate with, that shit hard to beat, bro, because that shit just organic. People rock with him just organically and shit, because a lot of people can relate to that shit, bro. So a lot of people that come from the same circumstances and either they make it out by working hard or they don't make it out at all or they make it out a little bit. Either way, they rocking with it because they can sense that shit on him too. So he do got a fan base that's rocking with him, and we all want the best for the young man. I just think we need to appreciate what he's doing now and what he's trying to grow into and encourage it rather than shoot him down for what he used to be or his lack of maturity or not knowing how he should move and how he shouldn't move, because a lot of people in similar situations do a lot worse than being a millionaire and being able to be a boxer. So that's really all I got, y'all. We did the picks today, man. I guess since I didn't put Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford in the title, man, people ain't rock out. But I appreciate everybody that did come rock out. We the true hardcore boxing fans, and I appreciate every single one of my supporters. And y'all know we got to do the prediction show, bro. This is my favorite part of boxing. This is my favorite part of boxing, is being able to just talk about what goes on inside the ring. Y'all, good luck on your picks if you're betting. Good luck on everything if you're not betting and you just making picks. We got the little league and shit. You know what I'm saying, that we doing. So we trying to get all them picks right as well over there with the homie Champ Ross doing his prediction league. So y'all come check it out if you can, man. This weekend. I know it's gonna be hard to watch the fights. They got this damn Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte shit as a pay-per-view. So I gotta get it because shit, I gotta watch the shit so I can come talk to y'all about it on Sunday. So it is what it is. Dundada, I can send you the info, man. We got a little prediction league that we do. If you really want it, shoot me an email, man. So it is. He said it's not you, KO. It's because no one checking for Fury and Whyte. I understand, bro. I understand, but shit, we gotta cover all the boxing, bro. That's what's gonna make the shit, that's what's gonna make the sport grow. But right side, give your last words, man. Then I'll give mine, and then we'll rock out, bro.
Hey man, as always, KO man, much love to you. Appreciate the show. Appreciate the opportunity to speak on here with you and to rock out and talk this good boxing talk, bro. I appreciate everything you're doing. Salute to the chat, man. All the hardcores who always come through. Zenith,
Hey,
J.A. Dundada, all y'all brothers, man. We appreciate all that shit, man. Because
already, bro. I appreciate you, man. I'll catch you next time.
all right, KO.
Peace. K-Rod, you late as shit, man.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What you doing, man? I let you up here just talk shit to you. I'm just playing, bro. What's up, man? You can get your first words, but your first words gonna be your last words because I'm about to go.
Okay.
But what you got, man? What's up?
Do you want me to talk about the Fury White or not? Like,
Shit, whatever you want. This shit, you get it off because
Yeah,
about
yeah,
to.
yeah.
I'm about to hop off. Get whatever you want to say. Just, the floor is yours, bro.
Yeah. Like I wanted to ask you, in regards to EJ versus Crawford, do you think that fight should potentially happen sometime in September or maybe October?
I'm cool with either one of those. Whatever Crawford is comfortable with, bro. Whatever he want. I just need him to sign and fight, bro. Whatever he want to do. If he want that shit in September, October, if that shit need to be where the Cornhuskers play football and shit, you know what I'm saying? If he want to have it in his backyard, whatever he gonna do to where he feel comfortable, confident that he can win, and he feel like he 100% and he got enough time to prepare. That's where I want the fight. Cause I'm very confident, bro. Like I love the big fights. Because the big fights is where you separate, the man from the boys who really know they boxing and shit and who really be studying this shit, or if they just be riding and don't really know what they looking at. That's when you find shit out. Like all these little fights and shit, like it's fun to make money off of them and get them right, but you want to get the big ones right, bro. So I just want to see the fight happen because I really firmly believe I know what's going to happen in that fight. Wholeheartedly, bro. Without hesitation. And salute to Law 21 AI with that $2 in the super chat, bro. So yeah, I don't care when they fight K-Rod as long as they fight in 2022.
Yeah, I agree. And the last thing that I wanted to bring up was like as far as the I guess the Devin Haney George Kambosos situation. Like let's just say theoretically if Devin beats George come June 5th, right? For that next potential fight day, will that go like fast forward to like 6 months heading into the next year for their rematch?
It'll depend on if, let's say, Devin Haney outpoints him and it's not bad, you know what I'm saying? And George Kambosos ain't got no injuries. That shit could happen in 4 or 5 months. Let's say he beats George Kambosos up and George Kambosos suffers an injury. That shit could happen, next year. Let's say something that I'm sure my brother Right Side don't want to happen. Let's say the Kambosos wins. Then there is no rematch. So it just depends, man. If Kambosos doesn't get hurt, then they could have a second fight this year. If he does get hurt, then it could possibly postpone the fight till next year. And if Devin Haney loses, then shit, his 3-fight deal is out the window.
Oh wow, that's messed up.
Yeah, it's a one-way rematch clause in that fight. That's why people like Right Side, myself, and a lot of the brothers in the chat, that's why everybody was so pissed off that he had to do that just to get the fight, because it's like it's a one-way rematch clause. Then the rematch has to be in Australia too. Then if he wins both of those fights, he has to fight a fighter of top ranks choosing. Then he's out of the deal. So they trying to get them belts. Long story short, they trying to get them belts up off his ass before he go do something else, bro. They trying to fleece him for them belts. If y'all, in case y'all didn't know, I'm here to tell you they trying to get them belts up off his ass, bro.
Yeah,
hey man, Dev is aware of that, and he is prepared according to what he said earlier today. So hey, I'm rocking with him, and it is what it is.
I hope he is, bro. I'm talking about that shit got to be, bro. I can't impress that, and I don't want to keep the show going too long, but y'all know I love to talk boxing, so I can't impress upon people enough, bro. Like it gotta be clear, bro. Like I need people to understand this shit so y'all don't come into the chat surprised if this shit happen. It has to be clear. Any swing rounds, you might as well score them hoes as Kambosos' round.
Hey man, he spoke on the judges earlier today, bro. And so in the contract, what he was saying was, and this is only going off of his word. He was like, it has to be neutral judges. So if there's an Australian judge that happens to be on there, it has to be an American judge. But preferably all judges should be from other countries outside of Australia and the U.S. Although I do not understand what you're saying, because regardless of where you're from, if the right person come put the right dollar amounts in your pocket, then you may be able to be influenced a certain type of way. I'm not gonna say that's gonna happen. I'm gonna say it's gonna be fair, and that's what I'm not looking. If it's a robbery at the end of the day, bro, honestly, I'm putting it on Dev, because if you let the rounds be that close, and which I don't think they should be that close, but if you did allow them to be that close, then it's on you. But I don't think it's gonna be a robbery.
I respect that shit. I respect that shit. But you said it yourself, and I echo it and I agree with it, bro. Like, dog, like, I don't give a damn where the judge is from, who paying them. That's what you need. That's what you need to be worried about. Who's paying for the judges? Like,
God.
do they have some under the table shit going? Cause they could be from your hometown.
Right. Facts.
They could be from off your street, and they gonna take that shit and be like, man, yeah, shit. Hey.
I wish I could become a judge in boxing. That'd be so good.
I mean, what if
You
the
wouldn't get
criteria-
no fights. They'd be like, shit, he's scoring too fairly. We can't buy him.
So
We
wait, like,
can't buy him.
how the hell?
Law 21 AI. This is my last one, and then I gotta go. Law 21 AI. One question: what Charlo is more disciplined? Good question. I would have to go with inside the ring. And I gotta go Jamel Charlo, because people know him as the emotional one, but he ain't the one that be having cases and shit.
Yeah, I agree with that. Mel.
Yeah,
The young Charlo,
yeah, Jamel Charlo, yeah, the 154 pounder. He ain't the one that be catching cases. So, it is what it is. He's also the one that's giving me what I want in the ring. So I can't knock him and shit, bro. But that's all I got, man. Look, man, everybody do me a favor. Hit the like button on your way out. Watch boxing this weekend. Shout out to everybody that came through. Zenith, Karma, Sir Antbo. Let me see who else came through. Dundada, Just Do Boxing. Salute to you. Law 21 AI showing love in the super chat. Thank you so much. BHR West. Let me see here. J.A. Dixon. Everybody that came through and showed up and showed out. Behold the Assyrian, man. Thank you everybody so much. Slick T, I see you too. Thank you everybody that showed up, showed out. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Watch boxing this weekend. It helps the sport grow. Right side salute, K-Rod salute, and everybody enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.
Appreciate it, KO.
Peace out.